Yo, it's Big Windex in the house. What's up? What's good? What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome. Happy Friday. I have emotional support chocolate because today sucked. Today was a multi-tridented effort to ruin how I feel, and I feel kind of, you know. So I am going to eat my Kit Kat, my emotional support Kit Kat, and my emotional support Crunch Bar, while I talk because F it, we ball. Anyway, welcome in. Hello, we're playing Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, my hands are gonna be chocolatey. Oh no. Okay. Hello? How do I play this game? Anyway, welcome in. Hello there, Cloud. Hi, Spine. Hi, Creature. How are you guys doing? By the way, I have been sneezing so much all day. Crunch Bar? It's like a superior Milky Way. You know? You should Google it. It has like bumps and stuff on it, but it tastes really good. It's like a weird Crunch Bar, or not a Crunch Bar, a weird Snickers. Hey, how are you guys doing? I don't have any material planned for this stream, so we're just gonna drive. Lord Byron was actually on my lap, but he just jumped off. Sag. But, yeah. What did you guys think of yesterday's stream? Did you think that it was fantastic, or were you like me thinking, oh my god, that was horrible, I'm so scared, why did I do that, oh no, you know, I'm scared now. I think that after the stream I was very concerned, but I'm fine now. Also, I literally got on my computer like 20-30 minutes ago, and I was really hungry, but I was like, I don't have time to make dinner. I was like, okay, I'll just grab some chocolate. That'll do it. I didn't know they made full-size Crunch Bars. Yeah, they make the big ones that are like the sizes like Twixes and stuff, and they also make what is it? Little baby ones like I do. Oh, hello, Matt. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good one. But man, yesterday, I'm still thinking about it. I'm proud because like I got through it, but you know, I legitimately was like, I wonder if I lost any longtime viewers because of it. You know what I mean? Because like debut Raz is so different from Raz of today, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, I don't know. I cringed really hard. I think I saw a bunch of clips being put in chat, which is not a good thing because those were probably capturing me dying inside. But yeah, fun size usually in chocolate mixes. Yeah, I love Crunch Bars, and Kit Kats are my favorite chocolate. Hence my emotional support chocolate. I still haven't gotten to the truck. No big deal. Do whatever you want because the Mercedes truck is so hard to work around. Yeah, it's annoying. The Mercedes truck. Yeah, that's what they call the really rich white girls at the high school whenever they tuck in their shirts. The Mercedes tuck. Also, funny story, the Mercedes like brand was actually like one other car owner, like a car manufacturer owner of the company had a daughter named Mercedes, and he named the Mercedes brand. He named Mercedes after his daughter. So if you ever see someone driving a Mercedes and you think, oh my god, why can't they drive? Now you know. This joke sponsored by Debut Raz. Anyway, but yeah, no, I actually pulled up my notes that I did. I called it Debut Postmortem, and I was looking through it, and it was kind of funny because, like, you know, if I were to, like, obviously we watched it yesterday, but if I were to go back in time and like have new, I guess you could say, like, new like points, because like most of the points that I had written down in that postmortem was like, oh, you know, like, you know, the audio is kind of bad, I'm too close to the microphone, so I'm kind of causing plosives and plosives like that, you know, doing weird stuff. The jokes were shit. Hello? Oh, hi, Bone. How are you doing? That's wild. Yeah, I gotta stop myself from saying that's crazy, because full disclosure, I was watching Quinn Bennett, like, in the background as I was, like, driving and stuff. And, I don't know, whenever I watch his content, I need at least an hour or two to, like, not, like, know he exists, because otherwise I'll start saying, like, that's crazy. And it's like, I can't help it, you know? It rolls off the tongue. It's so nice. I miss my plosives, won't lie. Are you flirting with me, Craig? Is this convoy mode? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. I forgot how to do that. How do I... Oh. How do I... Oh, there we go. Hold on. Convoy? Convoy lobby? Yeah. How do I do this? Oh, host a convoy? Name of the session. Here, I'll name it... I'll name it my Twitch name, so it's nice and easy. Raztavi. There we go. Password. This is mainly just to stop hackers. 6969. Let me make sure I typed it in right. 6969. 6969. There you go. Max players. Whatever. Make sure that's unchecked. Traffic. Damage. Let's go. I have 180k. That's fine with me. Collisions in service area. High players and no. Nah, I'll keep it. 4 speed limiter? Nah, we're gonna keep that on there. There we go. We should be convoy for you, Med. So if you want to come and hang out, cause mischief, whatever you want to do. You got a pop filter recently? Lamau? Wait, yeah, I just. Oh. Wait, why am I? What?
Drive safe.
Why did I decouple it? Anyway, I need the session ID. Easier for me. How do I even get it? Convoy lobby. Let's see. Return to your desktop. If you can tell me how to get that, I'll get it for you. But otherwise, you'll have to go with Raztavi. Hold on. There's got to be... Wait, yeah. Active convoy, right? Here. I'll type it out for you, because why not? I'm a streamer of the people, okay? It's not wanting to work with me. Here, let me. 7, 6. Wait. If I use my numpad, okay. I normally use my yum pad. Yeah, bro. 7, 6, 5, 6, 1, 1, 9, 8, 0, 8, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. /1. That should be right. If it isn't, then haha, hee hee, your fault. Actually, let me read it back. Did I get it right? 765, 765. 611 611 980 980 878 878 987 987 and then 89 / yeah, I got it right. Cool. Like I'm at work. Me trying to get the phone number from the person I'm talking to, but they keep like cutting out or like they keep mumbling. Like, yeah, 444. Have I convoy with you before? I actually don't. I've had the convoy open, but I haven't had anyone come in. So, a little bit sus the way I said that, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, I how is the pop filter, by the way, Cray? Like it, and what is your microphone, if you don't mind me asking? Because like the microphone I have has like a built-in pop filter, but like it's like if you don't respect the distance that you're supposed to speak at, it'll just be like Peter Piper picked the back of pickled peppers. Beat her. Don't beat your wife. Beat her. Lois. Anyway, can you tell that I'm exhausted and mentally just dead? Like today's just been one of those days where it's like, it's not just like things going wrong or being problematic, but it was a very busy day. And also like a lot of outside things were like also interfering with it and just like going crazy. And I'm like, thank God I have stream. Like, thank God I have one thing that I know will go right. Even if it's the most boring stream in the world, I know it's gonna go good, you know, because I'll be here. Watch Raz go, what the F, when he sees my truck. Yeah, I maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? I can't wait to see it. We'll be fine. But I've got, hold on, I forgot to put my phone on silent. Rip. I got some gas. I do need to sleep though. I wonder if like I can sleep and it just like passes time, but like it doesn't kick anyone out. That would be weird if like, oh yeah, you have to like, it's 7 p.m. and I'm already yawning. That's how my day has been. If you're curious, it's been a day, but I'm here. But yeah, I'm glad you got the pop filter, because I like audio quality is so nice. It will tell you when it will tell you to get coffee. That's actually hilarious. Use a pod mic because it's unidirectional. Omnidirectional gang. And my neighbor / outside is loud. Yeah. The one that I have is directional as well. The only thing that I miss about using the old Blue Yeti is the fact that the Blue Yeti lets you, like, change the pickup pattern. So, like, you can do ASMR with, like, the Blue Yeti, or, like, you can have a really good microphone. It's kind of insane. This one, I mean, it's okay, but it's not going to do good at ASMR. I mean, this one is obviously, like, super catered towards, like, podcasting and streaming and stuff, so, but that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, the only thing I would say that I dislike about my mic is the fact that, it, you know, despite all its reputation, it is actually a very sensitive microphone, and it will pick up a lot of stuff. Like, sometimes, like, my neighbors will, like, have arguments or something outside, or, like, their dogs will, like, be outside barking and crap, and, like, you'll hear it through the walls, and it's like, wow, you know. I hope I can drive my trailer to wherever you are. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Actually, let me get the map for you. How do I... I'll just show you where I am, and I'll tell you how long it takes me to get there. It's going to take me 8 hours, but I'm currently between Verona and Innsbruck. Currently, well, I'm in Switzerland-ish. Well, no, I'm in Italy. Yeah, Italy. So I'm going up to Innsbruck, then I'm going to take a left, go around, and then I'm going to bypass Munich and go to Stuttgart. So my end destination is Stuttgart. So, yeah. But I'm currently halfway on A22 to Innsbruck. I'll meet at Munich. Let's go. Yeah, just let me know. Without the pop filter, you can almost ASMR it, but I've had the slight tinny sound that bugged me. It had a slight tiny sound that's... What type of sound was it? I'll meet at Munich. I need to get my speed up. Like metallic? Yeah, I mean, like, for me personally, like, before I got to where I am now, which is basically the pinnacle. I mean, well, I'm not at the pinnacle yet. The pinnacle would be having a TLM 102 from a Neumann, but that's like $1,000, so I'm not gonna drop that money. If I have $1,000, it's not going to a new microphone. It's going to like a VTuber model. But like, it is kind of insane though that like for 120 something bucks you can get the Blue Yeti, and that will you can't tell the difference between that one if it's well tuned with like a really high expensive quality microphone, and that's really beautiful. I'll be honest with you. Like, in a way, it does suck that like I have a higher quality microphone than the Blue Yeti, because it does, like, if you're an audiophile, you'll hear it, you'll pick it up, but like the difference between that and the Blue Yeti isn't that much in terms of like the sonic profile or whatever it's called. But despite having the tinny metallic sound, I'm glad that like you got the pop filter, and it seems like you're gonna be more happier with it. I know, like, for me, the most annoying thing about streaming was and still is like audio mixing and like having everything be right. Like, I'm not a snob about it, but like I know what I like to watch, and I try to match that quality, because I feel like if I don't like watching my own streams from like a technical standpoint, why would anyone else, you know? But then again, that's a pretty reasonable thing to, you know, have. But I'm also kind of enjoying the fact that we're in Switzerland, because they did a really good job with updating the graphics. It's very, like, beautiful and very... I mean, it doesn't look like a postcard, right? But it does look exactly, you know... For a game this old, it does look pretty good. But it is what it is. And we've got another checkpoint. Let's go. Love it. Love it so much. Let's go, Euro Truck. Yeah, I actually was originally thinking of doing like a Zatsu, just kind of chilling out and just like talking, doing a little bit of a debrief for the 6-month anniversary stream, but I was like, I want to play something. And I was actually thinking of buying Wukong and playing that, but I was like, like, I don't know. I was in one of those mental points where I was like, well, you know, like I could, but I'm just so mentally dead that I feel like I would ruin the experience if I bought it now. And also from like a streamer perspective, it's like, everyone's playing Wukong right now. I might as well wait until the hype dies down, and then everyone else is like, ooh, he hasn't played this before. Ooh, that's fun. I'll capitalize on that market. Capitalist Raz coming out. Although you guys did me dirty though, because like, oh, I accidentally hit that. You guys did me dirty because you guys were like, well, when's the merch? And like, I've been thinking off and on, like what I would do for merch, like if I had to, for example. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't really come up with anything. Like, I was thinking, like, what would I do if I wanted to, like, market something? Like, assuming, like, you know, we had the model and everything was, like, all nice and clean. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. You know, like, you ever think about that? Like, oh, like, hey, you have, like, let's say you get merch right now. You have the opportunity to sell it. But you, like, and the only obstacle is, like, what you want to sell. It's like, that's a difficult question to ask. Like, how do you answer that without being, like, a little bit concerned? Like, honestly, dude, like a black hoodie with wave motifs around the sleeves and hems would go hard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good hoodie, right? But at the same time, like, I would love doing that if it didn't cost like 60 bucks. Like, you ever like look at streamer merch or like merch for any content creator whatsoever, not just streamers, but just in general. And like, it's just stupid expensive all the time. And it's just like, don't get me wrong, I think your product is amazing and wonderful, but like, that's 60 bucks. That's a lot of money. That's why, like I said, like, if I was ever to do merch, you know, it would only be like maybe 20 or 30 bucks, either with or without including shipping and stuff. Now, obviously, like, if you're in a foreign country that like doesn't get shipped too often, like, I can't really control that very much, but, you know, generally speaking, in most areas, North America, Europe, Asia, etc., like, if I could find a merchandise item that was high quality and like 20 to 30 bucks, like, I think that would be really good, because the last thing I want to do is sell a product that isn't good, you know? Or sell a product that is good, but like isn't worth the amount you've paid, you know what I mean? I keep seeing English indies go for apparel first with like acrylic stands and stickers. They're usually the start for any anime thing. I mean, oh. Oopsie. Yeah, I've seen that too, but like, I think that my finger on the pulse for everyone watching, what is this? What is this place? Is, we committed a crime. Ha, rip 2K. Is like, I don't think like, well, I mean, maybe people would buy an acrylic stand of my avatar, but obviously, one, I don't have one, but two, it's like, you know, like, because like the only merch I've ever purchased was a hoodie from Stimpy, the hat from Sarah's Fauna, and I think that's it. So in my entire life, I've bought 2 units of merch. One was because it was cheap, which was Stimpy, and the other one was Sarah's Fauna, because Sarah's Fauna, you know. But like stands, like, I don't really get too much as like I don't feel comfortable selling a product I don't understand why people would buy, you know? Like, I'm that type of person. Like, I'm not going to sell you something just to make money. I'm only going to sell something if I believe in the product. Because otherwise, like, I'm going to have a really hard time selling it. But with the charms and stuff, like charms and stickers, like, that sounds good. Like you could probably get, like, an entire, like, you know, like, a whole, like, page of them for, like, 20 bucks. That'll last you, like, forever, right? Like, have, like, maybe 5 different types of poses or whatever with 2 of them, so that, like, if you stick one and like you don't like it, you don't have to like replace it again. You can just like just take it off and put the second one on. I hang charms and stickers on the walls and slap pins on my couch. I was also thinking about pins too. I was thinking like for example on the Discord, how I have like the palm tree that's also like a sakura blossom, which by the way, kudos Cloud. I still love it. Will forever still love it. Like, I was thinking maybe we could do something like that as a pin and like make it super cheap, like maybe $3 to $5, like, you know, $2 to $3 to actually manufacture and create the product, also to include the actual like manufacturing fee and all the logistics going on with that, and then like the profit margin would be like, you know, 40 to 50%, so like super cheap, super easy, so that, you know, there's still a profit there, but like it's slow, and or rather it's low, so that if you want to buy one or like so on and so forth, but also I want them to last. So maybe it'd be like 10 bucks, because I wouldn't ever want to get like a pin. Hey, what's up, Rye? You're mean. Stop laughing, Rye. Don't laugh. Pins for my work lanyard, let's go. Yeah, I mean, like, and the reason why I love, like, okay, I am a big proponent of stealth merch. And what I mean by that is I don't like a brand that is obvious, like Adidas. I only lurketh now. Well, thanks for the lurk, right? You have a good one. And also welcome in. But for me personally, I like merch that can't be personally identifiable to like the thing that it's representing. So for example, like the Man I Love Fauna hat, that is stealth merch. yes, it has like the trees there, but like if you go fishing with it, you can easily explain it away being like, yeah, I just like nature. And I picked it up at like, a dollar store, like easy. So for people who are cool with it, you can be like, hey, look at my fauna hat. And then for like everyone else, to avoid the cringe conversation that always happens with that, like you have your story, right? Now, obviously, like I'm not going to do just stealth merch, right? Like I'd obviously want to do stuff that everyone would want, but I also think that for the people that are like me that don't like, they want to represent, but they want to do it quietly, kind of like, like a hidden club, like a hidden like society, like the Order of the Phoenix, and like it's a phoenix on the pin. Like I want something like that. That sounds cool. But also like I'm unfortunately one of those people, and it's a good thing, but it's also unfortunate from like a business perspective that I only like selling like good quality products. I'm not saying it needs to be made out of like carbon fiber or anything, but like if like we get enough money to actually do merch, or enough pull to do merch, I am not selling you anything except the best thing that I can get without like sacrificing anything too crazy, right? Because I think what I see the most of is that there's a lot of content creators that sell merchandise that really, and I'll be completely honest with you, really do sell decent quality items. But the problem is that that's it. They're decent. But then you're spending $90 for a hoodie. And it's like, really? Like that, like, and it's not even a matter of like, oh, well, you want to support your creator. Like, I get that. But like, that should bring you a little bit of shame as like a seller. Because it's like, wow, they could spend that money on something else, but instead you upcharge something that should be cheaper, Unus Annus had some crazy good stealth merch. Yeah, like I never really got into Unus Annus, but like I remember it ended and I was like, whoa, where did everything go? And apparently part of the project was like Memento Mori type thing, like, oh, things only last so long. And it's like, all right. But I was like, that's the perfect example of like stealth merch, right? Like it's merchandise that you can wear and represent, and for the people who know, they you get it's kind like I said, like the Order of the Phoenix, like you can have that patch on you and no one will think of it as anything, but it's fine. Like for example, like when Attack on Titan was really, really big, like, or right before it got really popular, like people would wear the Wings of Freedom as a pin or a like jacket with the Wings of Freedom on the back, and that's it. And I always thought they looked cool because I was like, it's a shield with eagle, like with feathers on it, and like, people were like, hey, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's a shield that has the Wings of Freedom. And I'm like, that's badass. And they didn't even need to tell me it was Attack on Titan. Then everything exploded. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that's cool. You missed purchasing, but legit wanted them because they actually looked cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing with merch too. Like, I don't just want to sell people a good product. I want people to make a purchase that they will never regret, right? Like I spent $90 or something like that on the Fauna merch. I don't regret it at all. And by the way, the merch that Fauna, like the hats are really high quality. Like they are insanely like the belt, the thing on the back to adjust the hat width is made out of metal. It's not plastic. Like you get an actual buckle. Like it's, and the quality they use for the not the leather, but the not tartan, I guess like, I don't know what the material is, but it's very, like, it's not high quality, but it's made well and it's gonna last. And I've had it for like a year now, and it hasn't faded. The color's still there. Like, that's what I want to give you guys. I want to give you a good product that not only is appropriately priced, but not too much, but also I want to give you something that you don't regret. Because legitimately, that by itself is like, that's what you should do. Or at least that's how I look at it. That's how I live my life. But like at the same time, like it is difficult because from a streamer perspective, like when you're trying to set that up, you have to talk to a supplier and a manufacturer. Well, you need both actually. The manufacturer to create the product and a supplier to distribute it. Hell, you may even need three, which is the manufacturer, the supplier, and the distributor, right? Like, and then a lot of the profit that you would make from the actual object you're selling, the merchandise item you're selling, would get gobbled up, and like your profit margin would be very little. That's one of the reasons why they're so expensive. That's why like sometimes you'll see $90 hoodies, because like it takes $10 to make the item, but $40 for logistics and distribution, right? So, you're gonna make money on it, but like still. And then like with tighter margins, like maybe you get a really high quality hoodie and it takes $50 to make it, right? And then supplying take 20 or 30. and then you charge 90. You know, like, you're basically making no money on it, right? You're making basically $10 on the product, which isn't bad. That's fine. But, like, you know, I don't think we're going to sell millions, right? But at the same time, you know, you need to have that number, that amount of quantity sold, or at least you have to pitch it well enough for them to believe it, to actually have that go through. So it's a pain, because it's like, it's actual business, you know? Redbubble nuked itself from never enforcing copyright protection, but it was a good concept for smaller creators. Yeah, I remember Redbubble. I remember that, you know, even if I was a streamer and even if I had the opportunity to do merch, I never would have done it on Redbubble. Specifically for the fact that, like, I think the thing I saw was that all the lawsuits would be handled in the United States. And it's like, that's not good. Because every single time, there's a copyright dispute, it always happens in America, because that's the best place to get money for it. And it's like, yeah. And then there's also something like, I don't remember the official term, but it's like retroactive, like, findings where, like, if you get caught for copyright distribution, like, Fillion actually dodged a bullet with this one. Like, she was using her model, but she sold merch of it without, like, the merch rights or the commercial rights. And the artist was cool about it, to their credit, by the way. But, like, if they decided to sue her for that, literally every single item that she sold would have been collected, and then they would have had to, like, Fillion would have had to pay the damages from that. Because it literally would be unjust, like, what is it? Like it would be, like, unjust, like, money, you know? But yeah, I mean, the serious part aside, like, I would love doing that, because I definitely, like, let me separate your money from you. Let me definitely use it to make a PNG move around, because that's ultimately where all the money for the channel is going. Okay, we're gonna make a PNG move really, really good. But you know, I'm unfortunately an ethical businessman. You know, I would love to have the brutal, you know, ruthless, senseless, you know, decorum of someone that's like, oh, I just want to exploit my viewers. But unfortunately, that ain't me, you know. But I do wish that there were more not forums, but, like, places like Redbubble where, you know, there's copyright protection, but, like, it gives more freedom to creators to give back to their community. You know, like, personally, like, I'm not too big of a merch person, but that's also me, right? But I know that there may be someone that really wants to do it, so that, you know, I might as well, you know. Redbubble outsourced their customer service to the center I worked at, and 90% of the calls were about copyright. Yeah. And ultimately, like, your hands are tied. You can't really do much. It's like, well, you can either, you know, yell at you for it, which is probably what they did, which, by the way, hopefully you never had to deal with that, but if you did, my condolences. That was effed up, I'll be honest. But the second part of it, the more pressing part about it, is that, like, they should have, you know, I mean, obviously it ended because they were like, okay, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. Uh-oh. But yeah, it's like, when you don't take those laws seriously, it can and will get pretty dirty. That's a cop. We don't want to speed past him. Holy Zay, as they say. Ugh. What's funny is that I'm actually very energetic, and, like, I'm not tired at all. But I think it's just because today has been so, like, was really nice until, like, mid-afternoon. Mid-afternoon, shit got really busy. And then non-stop until now, basically. So, like, I'm still kind of, like, my brain is still kind of turning off from, like, IRL to stream mode. And it's like, interesting. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, if it's something I can do, I'll do it. Absolutely. You know? Like, you know, like, I've personally purchased merch of my favorite, like, streamers and stuff, too. So I know, like, the joy that it gives me. Then again, like, she's corpo, so, like, she doesn't directly get most of it, but, like, still she gets, like, a kick from it. But either way, like, it's really nice knowing that, like, from the viewer perspective, like, you get to support the creator, and you also get something to immortalize it, you know? Hello. Yay, you're a hey, what's up, Snake? What's going on? What did you think of yesterday? Did you think yesterday was good content, or do you think I deserve the going back to just me and myself talking and saying and doing nothing? What do you think? Anyway, what's up, Snake? How are you doing? Glad to see you here. Has anyone else had like a really like long day, but like not necessarily bad, just like really long and really like stressful for like seemingly no reason? I'm fine now, by the way. Just like, that's just how my day was. Also, I love that you have the hype train conductor badge, I think. If that's what it is.
Right.
Oh my god.
Finding new route.
Sorry, I yawned again. I appreciate you including my picture in your stream. Yeah, I had to have, so what came about with that was I was trying to find every single thing that anyone had done for stream, like artwork, music, etc. And I didn't have a lot of time. I actually set it up, I believe, either the night before or the second night before. And I just tried grabbing everything I could, because I was like, look, I don't care whether it's good or bad. People sat down, and I wanted to get the point across that, like, people had to spend time and effort doing this, and they did it because they wanted to. And I don't know if that came across well, but, like, I just wanted to make sure that everyone, like, let's go. The triple decker. What's up, Med? Tummy issues? Yeah, I think that trumps, like, don't get me wrong, I've had a long day, but if I had tummy issues, oh my god, I would die. But I sent you a feel better beam, so oh, that's got to be a Mercedes driver right there. Meta's driving a Mercedes. Oh, also I opened up the convoy. I probably need to scroll up and pin the session ID if people want to come in, but yeah. But Meta's just driving around having fun. I do like the livery, by the way. You said you were like, what is that livery? It actually looks good. I was like worried that like you had some like weird thing on it, but I'm not worried at all. It looks great. Oh, looks like Med pulled over. Or are they slowing down because like you're technically on the road? That's actually hilarious. Whee! I'll slow to a crawl too. It's a vanilla paint job. Nice. That's actually impressive. I do appreciate though, like it's such a small detail, but I catch it as like Med pulled over to the side of the road and then sent the message. But yeah, feel free to join me on the convoy, just driving around having fun. I'm driving a Scania. Let's go, let's go. The Mercedes, well, I'm driving a Mercedes, so maybe it's rubbing off on you. Maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, I had to have Snake's picture in there because like I did write a little, like I wanted to have a few bits there. Like I forgot the one with Spine, which by the way, I'm sorry, Spine. I wish I did a better job at that, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But I was like, I want to include everyone in here, but I don't just want to like just be like, oh, thank you, right? Like I want it to be meaningful, and I hope that came across because I put my heart in it, you know. I know that like even if it isn't like the greatest thing in the world, I know that at least comes across that I'm trying my best. It's also one of the reasons why I'm doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays for not streaming. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying I'm taking those days off because I'm not. But I want to take those days to like develop, you know, like YouTube videos and stuff. Maybe do like Discord stuff where like we just kind of hang out and hang out, you know, just kind of shoot the shit, you know, hang out, relax. And then like maybe we can come up with like content and stuff, just have fun. Nothing crazy, you know. And then also, of course, like just hanging out with like other streamers and viewers and so on, just kind of having fun. Because I feel like one of the things that like is a special privilege that I want to exploit is like we got a lot of people here. What can we do with it? Right? What good can we create? You know, that's what I'm interested in. Also, I think I missed my exit, so this is why we're going back.
Exit right.
Ha ha ha. The thing on the screen for the GPS looks like a PP. I'm mature, as they say. I'm not demure, by the way. I've been seeing that around all day on Twitter. I swear. Why am I saying all day like I've been on Twitter all day? I've been seeing it around for the past like week or so, and I don't know why. But apparently, like, demure, if you're curious, is like modest. Oh, that's a tight turn. That's not buenos noches. I'm going to take a sip of my tea, though. Tea.
Keep right.
But I am excited because it's not an if, but a when. Like, when we get the avatar and when we get the panels and all the good stuff to make the stream, like, look legit, let me go get it. I can drive my Mercedes. Nice. You know, it's going to be interesting, like, because I'm not going to use it to sustain myself because I'm good to go over here. You know, I ain't living like Larry, but I am living, you know. Like, I'm interested to see what we can do with it, you know? Like, what stupid stuff that we can do with pull resources to do stupid shit. That's how I want to live my life. I want to do silly things that make no sense with money that we all pull together, you know, and we all do a vote. I don't know, even though the drawing was just a 5-second job, it feels really good getting included between the arguably good artists. Like, he is also there. It just shows that you really care for every viewer. Yeah, no, I really do. And it's really hard to, like, communicate that. Like, I can say, like, I really do appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're here for a short time or a long time. But those are cheap, right? Like, I can write those down in a few seconds. But, I was thinking, like, what can I do to show, like, it isn't just like, see, like I said, words are cheap, right? Like, it's really hard to communicate that. But what I'm trying to say, bottom line is, like, everything that people do for stream, everything that people create for stream is invaluable and could not happen unless you, the viewer, did it, right? And the thing is that you could spend that time doing other things. You could be doing but instead, you know, like, for example, like Snake, like, you had to open up Paint, you had to draw it, you had to do that, right? And the thing is that, like, that made me laugh, and it's still my Discord profile picture. And there's a reason why, because it's so good, you know? Like, because every single time anyone will ever ask me, why is your profile picture that way? I have a story. I was like, yeah, if you want to, I was like on stream, and I was like, if anyone wants to draw a profile picture, it doesn't guarantee I'll use it, but if you draw one, like, I would be appreciative. You don't have to, but you can. And then all of a sudden, Snake is like, all right, I got you, and just gave me that. And it's like, it's beautiful. But I also want to say, like, Cloud beat me to the punch here, but, like, you know, even if, like, it may not be, like, an artistic Mona Lisa, that's not the point. The point is that it's something you did for stream, right? First community day is going to go crazy if you haven't had one. Wait, what's a community day? Can you please add those emotes? Yeah, let me pull over. Let me overtake this, what, Peugeot? Sorry, a Renault. It's not a Peugeot. And then I'll add those right now. Let's see. It has now been added. Okay, gonna refresh my Twitch chat. Let's see here. But also, like, it isn't like, oh, I want to recognize artists. It's like, some people have the capacity to draw really cool stuff, right? They're able to draw these Mona Lisas. But that's not what I want to represent. I don't want to represent people with natural talents. I want to represent people who took the time out of their day to do cool stuff for me and everyone here. That's what I want, right? When streamers play Jackbox Gartic party games, that I want to do that too. I feel like part of the Discord thing is going to be like, you know, hey, like, you know, we can either do it on stream live or, like, we can do it, like, off stream here. Like, I was thinking of, like, some video ideas where, like, we get people in and, like, just kind of go crazy, simply because, like, I feel like we can be a little bit more chaotic if we're not, like, on stream, right? Like we don't have to play around with like, obviously we'll, like, the way I am on stream is the same way I'm going to be off stream, but, like, we won't have to obey so many, like, weird rules and, like, issues, and we can, like, if something stupid happens or, like, if there's a really big malfunction or something, it's no big deal, right? But yeah, no, I'm thinking of doing that. Like, that's kind of on the itinerary for, like, games to play, like Gartic Phone, Jackbox, you know, stuff like that. Just because I think it's fun, right? And I'm starting to kind of develop my content brain to figure out, like, okay, what would be fun? What would be interesting to hang out and do? And that's, like, definitely, like, on the list of things, you know? Med says, I have too many trucks in this game. It's starting to be a pain. Just grab one you have and hang out and drive. No need to grab a specific one. But yeah, like, whenever you did that profile picture, like, I was like, this is hilarious. This is great. So anytime anyone asks me, it's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, Snake made this in, like, 5 minutes, and it's been my profile picture for, like, at least a month, you know? It was pretty funny, though. He showed yours and Larry's amazing work, and then there was my paint job. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's one of the things that, like, I was doing behind stream. I was like, I want this to be a jump scare for people. I want people to look at, like, Larry's artwork and Cloud's artwork and then be completely confused because it's like, whoa. Because, like, from an artistic perspective, it doesn't necessarily belong there. But yeah, Cloud says it best. It's iconic. And it's my profile icon, you know? It's a running thing in the community. Hey, I do not discriminate on quality, okay? If you make something and, like, it's funny or, like, it's quality, I'm down. I don't care at all. I think it's great. But I think also with, like, Gartic Phone and, like, Jackbox and stuff, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But, like, at the same time, like, I'm scared. Because, like, I'm not, like... I guess I'm kind of fighting with, like, who my brand is or whatever. Because I don't even know what it is. But, you know, the thing that's nice is that, like, if we were to do, like, Gartic Phone and, like, Jackbox, like, off stream, like, only in Discord, so if you join the Discord, like, you know, it incentivizes that, but also, like, we can be a lot more freeing. We can have some really messed up jokes, and if, like, if it's too much for YouTube, because it would be for, like, a video, right? Like, we can just cut it out, and then it can be an in-joke in the community. Like, how cool would that be if, like, we have in-jokes that, like, oh, you had to be there for the Discord Gartic Phone. Like, yeah, sorry, you know? Like, oh, yeah, you know, like, have some weird, like, 9/11, like, reference, like, oh, you weren't on the plane for that one. Oh, okay, all right, I see what it is. Well, maybe next time, you know? And then, like, you have to, like, Google, like, what is this joke about? You know, what is this in-joke? And it's like, oh, there was a weird joke that someone made about 9/11, and now everyone's talking about, like, oh, if you don't do this, and oh, you didn't get on the plane, you know? It's so iconic, though. You probably should have... Yeah, there's no need to be humble about it. It is hilariously good. Like, because it's so, like, it communicates everything you need. Like, it is the perfect representation of me. I have white hair, yellow eyes, and, like, I'm not perfect. Like, it's a little bit choppy here and there, but here's the thing. There's a lot of soul. You know, it's like, it's so poetic. Like, it's, like, not even a joke. It's unironically, like, there's so many, like, not even double. There's, like, triple entendre with the meaning. It's like, you know, there's, like, someone took the time to write, like, draw something out of just purely the kindness of their own heart. Then also, like, it's also a perfect caricature of the streamer itself. And then also, like, at the same time, like, it kind of goes hard. Like, not even gonna lie. Wait, hey, Snake, how would you feel if the first merch item I sell is a pin that has that as the the image on it? And I'd even cut you in. I'd be like, hey, what percentage do you feel comfortable taking from this? So, like, and, like, merch is legitimately just us doing stupid bits. And just because, like, merch is there to, like, I would buy it. Unironically, I would buy it too. I wouldn't be like, hey, can you get me a spare, you know, like, pin? I'd be like, no, I'm gonna buy this full price. I would take 0%. Nah, come on, let the capitalist inside you run. You know what I want? A Docky with that profile. Yeah, put like a really sexy, like, body on it. Like, you know, like, we can have, like, you know, here's an otter, here's a bear, here's a twink. Have here all these different body types. But the face is just that. And then what we'll do is we'll be like, hey, Snake, we need a side profile. We need a side profile of this. And we'll just get a Wojak from Snake. Just like... See, my 80% share is a donation to the channel. Excellent. Hey, when we get there, we'll hash it out. But, like, legitimately, like, if we ever do merch, whoever comes up with the ideas, I'm going to cut you guys in. Because I hate, like... Because in my real life, like, a lot of the stuff happens where, like, you have someone that has a really good idea, and if you don't protect it, like, people steal it, and then they don't credit you. So, like, there's a lot of, like, especially in big business, like, there's a lot of people who come up with really good ideas that never get recognized for it, and that has always and will always really piss me off. And, like, even if they were to, like, cut them in for, like, 1%, or, like, a 0.02%, like, the paperwork to do that is nothing. Legitimately nothing. I've done it before. And not only that, but, like, come on. Like, isn't that... I don't know. I think I'm just a bleeding heart. But no, legit. Like, dead ass, full cap, like... Or, sorry, no... Like, full cap, like, everything, like, 100%. Like, because also it incentivizes people to, like, come up with cool shit for merch. Right? Like, obviously, a lot of it is going to be dog shit. Like, let's be real. Like, there's going to be a lot of shit... Like, a lot of stuff that's just going to be dog shit. But what if it isn't, right? Like, what if it isn't? That's the thing. Also, I don't want to do any of this because I don't want to... I don't want to continue. Darn it. Hold on. I meant to take the job. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I need to find where the job listing thing is. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Yeah, we made it. but see your 80% share as a donation to the channel. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how far we can take the channel, but like wherever we take it, like, I don't know, we'll just do cool stuff along the way. You know, whatever like we come up with, like we'll just pursue, right? If it's possible, right? I'm not gonna do anything crazy or anything like, you know, maybe one day like we can do like something really cool for charity or something, but like until then we'll just have like walking shit posts. You know. Still recovering a little bit from being sick. Oh, what's up, Yume? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, you got the Merc. You got the symbol. Wait, do you have your own thing on the front? Hold on, I'm blinding you with my... hold on. I was blinding him with my lights. I have an idea. I'll DM you later. Let's go. I actually really like that. I know that there's a lot of vanilla on there, but... Wait, is there any drivers in there? Or... Oh, yeah. Yeah, pull up a... Hold, let me back up for you. Go ahead. You have clearance? Nice. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Pimp my ride. Mercedes-Benz. How do I... There we go. Yeah. That's so cool. Here, let us get out of here. View the following key to see the job offer. Wait, did I not? Wait. What's going on? Oh, I need to load. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Leaving non-collisionary. Thank you. I appreciate it. Although I need to go back down because I need to load up the pallets. Ay. Wait, maybe? I don't know. You need the La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. Literally, La Cucaracha means the cockroach. Like, have you ever thought about that? Like, that's what it actually means. The cockroach. The cockroach. Ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. The cockroach. Cockroach. La 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 la. Oh, look at that. Look. Oh, we gotta catch it in 4K. We got the top-down view. Let me see if I can get the... Oh, yeah. That was clean. The cockroach. The cockroach. Ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. You cannot climb up the wall. Sand builders. Let's go. I think... It's a 4-hour drive, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah. This is cool. I do like the sound of the thing. Did you see the clips I made yesterday, by the way? No, I actually... that was one of my talking points I forgot about. Typical Raz. I love your agony. Oh, no, dude. So, like, I saw you putting clips in as the stream was going, and I was like, he's done, like, 3 already. This is not good. But, like, legitimately, like, that stream was painful. Like, I genuinely, at the end of it, and even, like a bit before stream, I was like, I wonder, like, did I lose, like, longtime viewers because of that stream? Like, that legitimately was how worried I was, because, like, I don't know. That was, like, bad cringe. Like, that wasn't, like, funny cringe to me. It may have been funny cringe to you guys, but it was bad cringe to me, and I was, like legitimately, like, oh, my God. Yeah, exactly. It's, like, worried. Wait, what does that mean, Cloud? But, like, legitimately, like, I was so concerned because I didn't think, like, it was necessarily anything that would, like, burn bridges like that, but I was like, this is so different from, like, me now. And, like, it's like, is this a good thing or is that a bad thing?
Then turn right.
You were worried you'd lose followers, huh? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Turn right.
The way you spelled worried messed me up. I mean, I don't really, like, okay, I've said this before, but I don't really care about the follower account. I care about, like, how many people are active in the community and or are, like, active in, like, streams, right? Like, and I don't mind, like, if you lurk or anything like that. In fact, that's fine. But, like, the measure of success for me is not that number. The market of success is, like, how many people want to come back to stream, you know? You have your own trailer now? I've had it for a while, but it's not really any good. It works. But if you're talking about, like, the channel trailer, that one I believe has been there for a little bit. I actually think I need to update it. But speaking of agony, how far are you in Dark Souls 2? I actually don't remember. It's been a roller coaster between last week's stream and this one. And I think I'm, like... I just got to the big castle area where
Left, and then turn left.
Lordric or Lordran, I think. Damn, he dumb. Yeah, you know it.
Turn left.
I am very dumb. You're right. But it's the place where like the golems like de-stonify and like beat the hell out of you. Like that's where I'm at. So that's where we're gonna what is the word? Go from tomorrow. I also
Go
what
straight.
the hell? Oh, head. Hopefully I'm not giving you eye beams. There we go. You want to hear my take on the DLCs? I played through them the last few days. Yeah, sure. As long as you don't spoil them, just like give me like, did you like them? Did you dislike them? Like I know for a fact that like the Dark Souls 2 DLC, I've heard that it's pretty beautiful and that like it's a good expansion, but at the same time like I absolutely hated them. You know, I get that because not only did I hear that it was a beautiful game, but like I also heard that either you were really gonna love the DLC because of the bosses and the environment and stuff like that, or you were gonna hate it and there's no in between. They were the worst gaming experiences in my life. Like, was it the bosses? Was it the areas? Was it a combination of stuff? Because like, I think that even if it is like if I have a similar experience to you with that, like, I think that's fine. You know, we'll just slug through it. But you know, it kind of makes me worried about like Asphalt. Like, what would happen if or like when we get there? They were the worst gaming experiences in my life. I mean, that's a pretty damaging statement. Like, that's pretty strong. Like, that's not like it was good, but it was kind of bad. Or not like, you know, it was bad, but No, like, it sounds like you despised it. Like, I absolutely hated them. I mean, in every game, right, you're going to have good, you're going to have bad, but it's like you're trying to find the good and the Meta's like, you know, like I'm gonna lurk and drive. I looked through the takes of the community. The DLCs have like 3 out of 10 of the worst Souls, like boss walkaways ever.
Exit right.
Really? Or sorry, worst Souls like boss walk.
Exit
Yeah.
right.
I think that, like, even if it is indeed that bad, like, we'll get through it because I feel like with our progression, I'm at a point where I have enough HP and stamina to really get through a lot of the things. And also the weapon that we have is still pretty decent despite the fact it's not fully leveled. Oh, no, he did. What the hell? Are you okay? Man, Yume. Nice job, Ka. Kyodai, are you alright? On my screen, you ate that guardrail. Lag spike, my bad. Okay, yeah, I was worried that, like, because you ate it. Like, you just went right into the wall and just died. Anyway, back to DLC, right? They're pretty short, though, the DLCs. You should play through them, though. Don't get discouraged. Oh, yeah, I'm going to. My plan with Dark Souls 2 is to do everything I can before I kind of call the game quits. Because with Dark Souls 1, I did miss a good portion of stuff that, like, I'm kind of cleaning up and trying to get all the achievements for. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't want it to be, like, monotonous grinding or slugging through. Like, I don't really want to have that on stream because it's a waste of everyone's time. I can do it on my own. You're level 160 now? Let's go. Yeah, I'm, like, I am, like, level 90 or something. So, like, and I was like, I'm probably about halfway, maybe 50-60% through the game. So, like, you know, being level 90, I think, is, like, okay. But it is going to be interesting, though, because, like, that area with the queen, like, the lore around it, I'm very curious, like, how it's going to unfold. Because I haven't really watched very much about Dark Souls 2. I've seen some stuff, but, like, it doesn't, like, it hasn't clicked yet, but, like, I know for a fact that queen lady is bad news. Like, you don't even need a gut feeling. Like, you have no idea. Like, it's clear. I have, like, 80 tries on one of the bosses. The boss is awful, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, like, I remember in Dark Souls 3, which was my first Souls game, that I played the DLC, and there was a dragon in the Ring City DLC, and it was the big dragon that has its own massive arena. And I remember I had such problems with that damn dragon. And then I figured out what the gimmick with it was, and I never had an issue with it, but it took me like a month to figure out how to kill that guy. Because I would like play it, I would get so angry, I would Alt F4 and then go do something else and come back. I was just like, I'm done with this. But you did like the main game though? Yeah, I actually, you know, I don't particularly like any of the areas in Dark Souls 2, you know, besides maybe the what is it, the poison area, because you get to see like Fire Witch Booba, but like besides that, like there's no real merit to it, and it's just like, yeah, there's no gimmick, it's just bad. Yeah, like the only thing that's pissed me off in Dark Souls 2 has been what is it called? Has been hitboxes. Like there's a lot of bosses that, in order to make up for their lack of like tuning and other things like that, and also to kind of give them a fighting chance against you, their hitboxes are very, very wide and unnecessarily so. So sometimes you'll have a thrust that will clearly miss you, but it'll still hit you because the hitbox hit you. And it's like, eh. Like the hitboxes for the character, not too big of a deal. Hitboxes for the enemy hitting you and stuff, kind of sucks. But no, I get that, right? Like, and that's okay, you know. The best part about beating older games is adapting to the old ways that things used to be done. And if you have an understanding of old games like I do, it's like, yeah, there you go. Can I tell you a self-made name for one of the areas? Not a spoiler, just asking to make sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it. I know that there's one area that, like, I'm gonna absolutely hate because, like, when we teleported into it, it will, like, it was one of those dragon, like, temple things where you click it or you... Horsefuck Alley. You know what? I will let you know if I find Horsefuck Alley. 100%. That's a bet. But the one area that, like, I'm worried about is that it's like in this literal, like when I teleported in, it's just snow and then a door. And I know the moment I open that door, it's just gonna be like white nothingness and a bunch of enemies. I will remind you too when you reach it. Okay, yeah, because the last thing I want to do is like not call it and then like, no. It's like, no, I missed Horsefuck out. Whoa! That scared me. Med, you spawned right in front of me as soon as, oh man. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Uh-oh. Well, let's hope that there's a gas station nearby. Uh-oh. But yeah, I'm kind of worried about like how I'm gonna do streams and stuff, because like obviously yesterday I announced that one of the things I'm doing is I'm not streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Not all the time. If I'm doing like a collab, or if I'm doing like a, you know, stream idea or something, or hell, I may just want a gorilla. There's a gas station here. Oh, I see it too. Thank you. Woo! But like, you know, I kind of feel more pressure to do more cool stuff. But I know that that's like a bad, like not a bad thing. Like it's a good thing because like I obviously want to improve, but like it's bad in the sense that it makes me feel obligated. Are you okay? How did you manage that? How? As I almost run into, how did you how? How did you, what? That's impressive. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's impressive. I might have flipped over. How are people? How are you guys that good? Like honestly, how are you guys this good at causing problems? Every time I play Euro Truck Simulator, right? Like I don't get the opportunity to just, you know, just like have chaos and anxiety and scaredy. No, I just drive normally. But the moment Med came in, like, well, not moment. That's uncharitable. But like. Med comes in, and then you flung over the barrier, which is insane. Like, that's incredible. While you're at the gas station, you forgot one emote earlier. Oh, crap, there were two. My bad. It has been added. I gotta say, I appreciate this as well, like giving me 7 TV stuff. I did 150 kmh. Oh my god. And braked around the corner. Yeah, you just oversteered into the wall and just went, alley-oop. Giga chat. Oh, does it come through? Well, it comes through on chat, but it seems like it's going to take a second for it to go through, or sorry, I meant to say understeer, my bad. Go through for, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that's doing that. I mean, it's working in chat. Oh, wait, no, that's right. It's never worked on, yeah. It only works on, gotcha. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm like, oh, is something wrong? It's like, no, it's just, it's like, imagine being a VOD viewer, like, Well, what's actually going on? By the way, do you need my help? Or like, or can you get like unscrewed, or like, can I help you? Or like, are you stuck? Like, are you all right? Like, I just want to make sure. Because God forbid, you know, I leave you behind. I respawn. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know if I have a winch or something. But if you somehow manage to flip yourself over the railing, that's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm worried. I'm at the delivery point. Let's go. I'm worried about like only streaming 4 times a week, and I know that like, you know, that's an anxiety that like is unnecessary, but you know, like I knew that I knew it was a good decision, because like I'm not gonna burn out. Like streaming it, like burning out happens when you're doing something and you're not getting anything out of it, and you just like, you don't want to do it anymore because you feel like you're wasting your time. And with streaming, that's not the case at all, or at least that's how I see burnout. So by forcing myself to go like relax early rather than when I actually need it, it'll postpone any possible actual issues down the road. But it also gives me an opportunity not only to do all the stuff I was saying, like, you know, hanging out with you guys in Discord, like doing off stream stuff, and like networking and hanging out and all that good stuff. The only real concern and worry I have is like, well, it'll be 3 days between streams. So it's like, like, you know, like I don't think it'll be a big issue for you guys, because you guys are always here no matter like whether I'm here every day or not. Like, you guys are insane for coming back all the time. But like I'm always worried, because it's like, you know, like every single stream I have an opportunity to either maintain or earn, you know, your guys' spot here, because it's Friday. Y'all could be doing anything in the world, but you guys decide to spend it with me. And I can't really find good words to explain how much meaning that has for me. But I know that, like, literally you guys could just click off and go and, you know, watch, you know, hentai or something. You know what I mean? Like, you can go and do that. You don't have to be here, you know? So it's like, whenever you guys are here, it's like, I'm, like, insanely grateful. It's like whenever I hang out with, like, my friends, like, I'm like, you don't have to be here, but I'm really happy you are, you know? I'm thinking about getting all the achievements in Dark Souls 2 just out of spite. Let's go. It's 3 a.m. I can do nothing else except sleep. That's fair. Now that's a good case, because then that means that, like, you're kind of stuck. So, like, you can't go anywhere else. So that works. That's great for me. It's not great for you, or, like, how, like, obviously I would like you to have more options, right? But vehicle malfunction, it's fine. It's a Mercedes. I cannot drive the Merc. It feels underpowered. Yeah, I don't know if my truck is any good. I mean, I bought this, like, at the beginning of the game, and then, literally, and I mean this literally, I've only been using this. I have almost 200k euros, and I don't know what I'm saving up for. I'm just holding on to it. Then maybe one day I'll do research and I'll be fine. You're keeping me awake though? Yeah, but you know that, like, you can dip out whenever you need to, right? Like I hope that my open door office policy is, like, being well communicated. Like, my door's always open. You can come and go as you please. There's always coffee there for you, you know? For me, I won't be able to drink it because I don't drink coffee anymore. But I'm gonna go. I want to go, like, to France. Yeah, let's go to Denmark. Well, yes, of course. Yeah. But oh, I don't want to pick this up. Oh, this is annoying. But like, I still don't know how to express my graciousness for, like, quitting coffee, because, like, the reason I quit coffee was because, one, obviously for health reasons and stuff like that, which by itself, like, isn't, like, that impressive, but I felt that if I were to, like, because I quit coffee and I was streaming, like, I felt that if I were to relapse or, like, not keep up with it, and, like, because if I did that, I would let you guys know. I'd be like, hey guys, like, I know I said I quit coffee, but I drank coffee today. Like, I didn't want to do that to you guys. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, a role model or any of that crap. Like, God, no. Please don't. Like, please, you know, be your own role model, right? Imagine who you want to be and then become that person and work towards being that person, right? But I felt that it would be, like, disrespectful to be like, I'm going to put all this effort and time into quitting coffee and then, like, not actually putting my all into it. And because of that, I have. And now I don't even crave it. I do crave it, and the only time I do crave it is whenever I'm really tired and I'm working, like, really long hours. Like, if I have a really long day, I'm like, I want that. But what I've done is that, like, I have tea that I can make, and obviously tea doesn't do anything in terms of like energy for me because I'm so used to like caffeine highs, but it helps and it allows me to get through it. So like that, I like how can I
And then turn left.
like you can't really put into perspective how much value and how incredible it is to be able to say I don't drink coffee anymore. Like that's insane. Yeah, exactly. Like it's insane to be able to say that. Like I don't drink coffee and I've been clean from coffee for like 3 months or something, like 3 or 4 months or something like that. Like that is insane. And if, for example, I inspire you to do something, fuck yeah. Because I think the most important thing with not addiction, because addiction is its own. You can't just like follow the leader like I'm about to say. But there's a lot of things in life that you would just stop doing if you saw someone that you knew or were familiar with that also was able to do it. Because then you're like, well, they did it, I can. You know, addiction, that's a whole other topic, right? You can't just say like, oh well, they're doing it, so I can't. Because you're not fighting a mental battle, you're fighting a chemical and a mental battle. But like for most other things, like with caffeine, right? Or with coffee, right? Like caffeine is a legitimate addiction. I wasn't trying to fight the caffeine addiction. I was trying to fight the coffee addiction, which had caffeine. Like I still drink sweet tea. I still drink sweet tea that has caffeine and sugar in it. But like that compared to coffee is nothing, right? Like I think I've told you guys before, if I didn't, then I'm sorry. But like I legitimately would have weeks, like a week or two, like a few weeks rather, where I would drink coffee every day, and black coffee, by the way, no milk, no sugar, just black coffee. And I would get nosebleeds every other day without fail. And I got frustrated because it would stop me from working, that I would go into the bathroom and I would stick cotton, like toilet paper into my nose and just get back to work. And I remember I was sitting there and I was at my desk and I was working on something, and I got some of the stuff that came from my nose, because I don't want to trigger anyone, some stuff from my nose on my shirt. And I was pissed off that I was like, how dare you get over my shirt? Like I was angry that it stained my shirt. And that was the moment I went, oh, this is not good. Now I didn't quit coffee immediately, like that wasn't when it happened, but that was when I scaled it back a lot. I scaled it back and I only had a little bit. And then I didn't have any more nosebleeds. I didn't have any of those other problems that were associated with drinking too much coffee. If you know, you know. But being able to do that, you know, having that sense of, oh my God, realization, and then also having the ability to say like, hey, like, I'm not drinking coffee anymore. Really nice. Now, did I think it was possible? No. I legitimately, like, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. But then I realized that the reason I was drinking coffee was not because I needed energy. Ooh, car is on fire. Fire. Hot. Anyway, the reason I was drinking coffee wasn't because I needed energy. It was because, like, it was a habit. And also because, like, I was just tired. So, like, but even though I was, like, drinking coffee, I was still tired. I just could force myself. So did I get the new schedule correct? You'll take a break for 3 days in the week. Yeah, so I won't be streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, normally. So if there's no special event, no collab, anything like that, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there won't be any streams. And I've also updated the schedule to reflect that if you check the schedule tab. So if you type out on your keyboard T, capital T, lowercase w, capital T, that's what you guys will be doing while I'm on break. But what I want to do, this is my kind of like long plan, is whenever those are happening, whenever I'm not streaming on those days, I'd like to have like maybe a few shorts, maybe a video come out, so that even though I'm not streaming, like there's not a void, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's what you guys are doing when I'm off stream. But I don't want you guys to think I'm taking a break. Like, the only reason I'm doing it is because I tried doing some work on stream, but I need to just focus on it. But also the other thing is that, like, you know, like I said, I want to prevent any possible problems. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but I just need time to do it. And if I'm streaming, I can't do it, you know? If I'm streaming, I can't do the off-stream things, you know? It is by nature, if you're on stream, you can't do off-stream stuff. But, you know, the number one reason I gave you was like, hey, I've plateaued. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that I've reached the maximum capacity of where I can go right now, and I don't want to stop here, you know? I just asked because the schedule in my time zone, so the days are off. Sorry, I just asked because the schedule is in my time zone, so the days are off. Yeah, so, it's still 7 p.m. CST, still RAS Standard Time. That hasn't changed at all. Never will. It's just, in America, in the United States, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So if you're in Australia, that would be, or like Oceania, for example, that would be, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ooh, that's bad. Well, I'm missing the Australian demographic. That's sad. But, yeah. Either way, you know, is it possible that I may go back on that and maybe like, well, I don't think that I'll ever go back to 7 days a week again, simply because of the fact that I think that when I start producing some results, you guys will also be in agreement with me. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But as always, like, you know, I want to do what's best for myself and everyone as well. And that's what I want to do. And I think, because I thought really long and hard about this. I was like, should I take 2 days or 3? I was like, well, if I take 2 days off, that's nice. But it doesn't allow me to get a lot of work done if I'm working on big projects. Oh my god. Aren't you already missing the Australian people by streaming in the morning for them? By not streaming in the morning? True, yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I was streaming Saturday and Sunday in the morning for me, so that I could catch the Aussie crowd in the EU. For EU, it's in the middle. Yeah. Like, I would like to do that as well. Like, I think that... I mean, I don't think it'll happen immediately, but I would like on the weekends, like, doing longer streams that just happen to overlap at 7 p.m. So, like, instead of, like, you know, doing a stream in the morning and a stream in the evening, just have one long stream where, like, there's games and then maybe react or something. You know, just kind of test out the format, see how it is. No need to feel forced. Oh, I agree. I have the same rule as well. It's like, I don't want to... Because if like, the one thing that I've learned... The two things I've learned the most about streaming is, one, never force anything. And one of the other ones is also, don't ever force comedy. If you have to force it, it won't ever be funny. But the real thing is, don't force anything, because if you force it, then, like, you're already starting it off on a bad foot. You should do it because you want to, right? You start streaming at, like, 8 a.m. for me, like, every day. That's actually pretty nice if you have, like, a morning schedule for it. But, like, obviously if I could be honest with you, I would love streaming in the morning for a little bit and then in the evening a little bit and then have the day to myself to do stuff. But obviously that's not reasonable. It's not hard. It's just, it takes a lot of energy. And it's not because of streaming. It's because of the fact that, like,
Turn left.
the planning for it, you know? I would love that. That way I would have an incentive to fix my sleep. Yeah, true. Like, honestly, though, I think the best time slot for because I'm in Central Standard Time, would be, like, noon to, like, 9 p.m. CST. Like, that would be the perfect slot. You start at noon, and then you catch everyone in the EU crowd, and then you also catch everyone in the American time zone. So you have this really nice overlap. Obviously, I can't do that, except, like, Saturday and Sunday. So, like, that's one of the things I'll be testing as well. Like, if or whenever I do those streams, like, I'll start at noon, kind of dabble around with a bunch of new experimental stuff, see what I like, what I don't like. And then, from there, I'm having hiccups now. From there, just kind of see what works, what doesn't. You know, because I'm more of a person that I would prefer to have shorter streams that are higher quality than, like, longer streams that have a lot of things stretched out. But at the same time, like, how can I know what I'll like if I haven't tried it, you know? Like, don't knock it or don't even, like, pass judgment on it until you actually do it, you know? Middle of the night is also nice for me because I often have stuff to do in the evening. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, you know, like starting at noon would allow me to stream the 7 hours, and then at RAS Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. CST, you know, I would have at least 2 hours extra to do stuff. So it would catch everyone, you know? Because that is one thing that is really annoying. It's just one of the realities of life, right? But you know, you're gonna have to deal with and be annoyed by, you know, time zones getting in the way, which isn't really too big of a deal if you plan around it. But you know, it would be nice to be able to let every single person dip their fingers into the cookie jar. You know what I mean? Instead of kind of like only allowing the privileged few or whoever the case is, like being able to be on, you know, U.S. time. Look at me getting comfy in my chair. I'm getting comfy. I gotta move my mic and stuff. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited because there's a lot of things that are gonna open up. Because going forward, like, remember when we did the collab with Ray, Moon, and Pengi? Like, that was a very chaotic start, and it wasn't anyone's particular fault. It's just like everyone met each other for the first time like 30 minutes before stream. And that was fine with me. It worked fine. I was very nervous because of it. So like that is one thing that, you know, I wrote my postmortem on that. I got all my pointers from it. But like I would like to like just hang out with streamers and obviously you guys and like see like what we can do. Because I don't want to spring anything onto anyone. I don't want to be like, yeah, let's do a collab and then like we do a stream and then like, you know, you aren't able to vibe check me out. You know what I mean? Your stream yesterday actually made me think about streaming myself, but I would probably half-ass it unlike you. I think that, I mean, I don't want to be like one of those preachy people that just say like, you should do it even if you half-ass it, because you're still assing it in some capacity. But I think really the most important thing with that is deciding whether or not like it's for you. Like, what do you want out of streaming, right? Like, what is the value of streaming to you? Because like if you're like the vast majority of people that like, oh, you want to make money from it, you probably won't. But that's actually a good it's a good disincentivization, because if you're doing it for the money, like you'll quickly realize like streaming is actually its own monster, right? You know. Hi Raz, hi chat. Gonna lurk, but wanted to pop in and say hi Synovia, welcome and enjoy your lurk. We're talking about a bunch of stuff. But like, if you want to stream, I think that what you should do is take a week. If like, for example, like you have like, let's say like you want to be a VTuber, like maybe come up with some lore, come up with like an avatar or something, you know, think about it, be a PNG tuber. But really the advice I would have to decide if you would actually want to go forward with it is, why are you streaming? And just write them out. You just write one or two, right? And then the second thing is stream for a week. Doesn't have to be consistent, just stream for a week and see if you enjoy what is streaming. I like to stream on my friend's Discord, so that's why. I also like the community aspect of it. Yeah. So here's the thing I will say about that, right? Like, obviously, like, I agree with you. The community aspect is what makes streaming even more fun by itself. But you also have to enjoy the act of streaming itself. Otherwise, you won't be able to actually enjoy the community aspect, because, you know, like, you'll have to be streaming, right? I also have a hard time with fixed schedules. That's okay. There's a lot of streamers that don't have fixed schedules. I'm just a very, like, in a way, asinine and foolish type of person with, like, schedules. So I don't like being late. And also, like, if I say I'm going to do something, I always do it. So I force myself, like, every day, you know. Like, I had a lot of qualms with that. Like, you know. But don't worry about being consistent. Don't worry about any of that crap. Take a week, or hell, not even a week. Just do it once, right? Stream to nobody and collect your feelings. When I did it, don't get me wrong. Like, we saw what happened yesterday. It was not funny. It was interesting. It was very cringy. But I had so much fun. I ended stream and I was smiling like a 4-year-old on Christmas. I was like, this is so cool. I'm having so much fun. I didn't do a very good job, but I'm happy and excited anyway. And I wasn't thinking about what I would get out of streaming. I was thinking about how much I just enjoyed the act of streaming itself. If you have that same thing, it'll carry you, right? Like, there's a lot of days that, like today, like I legitimately was so stressed out, my heart started hurting. Okay, like legitimately, like me just talking about it reminded me how stressed I was. But streaming allows me to disconnect from it and go from just being Joe Smo number 47 to Raz, you know? I guess you could say it's like textbook escapism, but like it removes me from the real world that is always gnawing at you, you know? I also find it weird to stream to no one. Like, I feel like I'm in front of a million people without actually anyone there. Yeah, I get that feeling. But here's the cool thing, right? The truth of the matter is that if, for example, you stream for the week, or hell, let's say you just do one, right? Just one stream. And then yeah, I'm getting tickets like crazy. You just do one stream, and you're like, no, I hate streaming. This is weird. This sucks. Your connection. Yeah, I saw that you left, and I was like, I like, did I say something? But if you do one stream and you don't like it and you hate it, delete the VOD. And then if you're like, well, I didn't give it a full shot, try again. Most people tend to want to go into streaming for disingenuous reasons, which isn't a bad thing. Like, there's a lot of people that go into streaming for money or for clout, or sorry, fame, or like celebrity status or whatever. But for better or for worse, I've never cared about that. My perspective right now, and same as it was when I started, is I want to have fun. I want to do something interesting. And if I can do cool shit with other people, I want to do it. That's legitimately my outlook. And I frankly just love the act of streaming, even if no one is here, because most of my first streams that I had, no one was there. No one was there. But I still enjoyed the fact that I could talk about anything. Yeah, no one was listening, but I could talk about how much I hate windmills. I could talk about how much I hate, my first Euro Truck stream, I was talking shit about windmills and how much I hate them, and how we should go nuclear, right? You know, actually, that's actually a whoops. Anyway, well, there you go. That's the first controversial topic I've ever talked about on stream. But anyway, you can talk about whatever you want. And yeah, it may not be politically correct, or it may go against the grind and the gruff of everyone, but the thing is that ultimately, you decide what you want to do. And if you want to deal with the BS that comes with, like, going against the grind or whatever, that's okay. You're fine. Bad take. Where's the mute button? You need to mute me. The windmills, by the way. Well, yeah, here's my position, okay? And I don't want people to agree with me for whatever reason. I just want for it to be a point of consideration, right? Windmills are not as energy efficient as nuclear, right? That's an obvious, we know that. But the reason I have beef with it is because it kills birds. There is an unfortunate, incredible amount of avian species that, it's not like making them extinct or anything, but it's killing them in droves because they're just flying along and getting hit by literally propellers, And then you look at the cost to build one, and you look at, like, the maintenance requirements, and it's just like, coal kills more. True. Arguably, yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Like, I definitely, yeah, I think if anyone were to say, like, oh yeah, well, wind turbines kill more birds than coal, it's like, have you ever heard of a carcinogen? But, I would prefer having, I know this may sound weird, but I would prefer having windmills over coal, despite the fact that obviously windmills don't create as much power. I'm getting tickets for my bad takes. But, the reason I keep with the conversation is because, like, I think it's cool as well. I don't do it a lot, but, like, whenever we have, like, points of contention to talk about, like, I think it's really nice because, at least from my perspective, people don't feel, like, restricted in, like, telling me, like, their position on something. Like, sorry, I need to get on the, like, I don't really, like, I purposely don't, like, engage in, like, big topics or anything like that because it's not my job to convince you. I'm a very big proponent of, I will give you all the information, but you need to come up with a conclusion yourself because, frankly, like, it's not my business, right? It's none ya. It's none ya and none my fucking business. But, I've never found a way to be able to talk about politics or controversial topics in a cordial, professional, and good manner without it somehow always devolving into ad hominems, ad hocs, like stuff that just kind of bears down. And when or if I do, then yeah, I'll let the floodgates rise and we'll be able to have healthy conversations, good conversations, about very serious topics. But until then, it's not worth it, you know? Like, for example, like if we were to continue the conversation about windmill versus coal versus nuclear, right? Like, you know, it may, like, it'll eventually devolve into, you know, like X principle versus Y principle, right? It's tiring most of the time. Yeah. Oh, that looks sick. I love that. Oh, God. I love that livery. Also, welcome back. Welcome back. You may made it. Welcome back, Med. But yeah, like a lot of the time, controversial topics are tiring because for me personally, like I won't talk about this topic specifically, but for like the vast majority of things, like I've already engaged with them to a great extent for my entire life. So I already have my positions. Now I'm not closed-minded. I am always open-minded. Because I don't want to be one of those people, God forbid, I never want to be one of those people that like is just stuck in their ways, especially when they're wrong. Because like, imagine like living your life as a lie. You know, like I always want to avoid that. But it's very tiring because once you kind of know the positions and once you kind of know how this goes, how that goes, you realize it's just the same old shit over and over and over. And you never hear any new arguments. You never hear any new positions. It's just the same crap rehashed. And don't get me wrong. Like, I'm passionate about stuff too, just like you guys are. But I'm too tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. If I ever get in a conversation with someone about a particularly, like, sensitive or controversial topic, I'll engage to the most charitable ability that I can. I'll try to steel man their arguments and so on. But the thing is that you can't change other people's minds. Even when they're very open, the best you can do is provide information and hope that they come to a logical conclusion. I'm not saying my conclusion or my position, but a conclusion based off of facts rather than emotions or feelings. That's what I want, most of all. Most of the discussions end in the first few minutes with either I agree with you and won't change my stance, or you are wrong and won't change my stance. Yeah, precisely. I hit a car. Yo, your car is fast. Or sorry, your truck is fast. I think you have a really good one. Mine is just like barely hanging on. Oh. Now kiss. Give you a little kiss. There you go. My poor truck. Fucking AI got me. I love that you're in character for the Mercedes too. It's like they cut me off. By the way, hold on. I got a question for you guys, right? I'll finish. Hold on. I'll segue to that after. It also kills the mood every time, no matter whether you agree or not. It's like, man, why did, etc. You need to bring up politics. Yeah, no, I agree too. Like, there's a time and a place to talk about sensitive stuff, and there's some people that are just like, everything has to be political, and I'm like, like, you remember that guy? I think you were there for it, Snake, where like we were playing Dark Souls 2, and I was baiting him out so I could ban him, and like he legitimately came out and said like, yeah, I'm a homophobe, and I'm like, what? Like, and that's not political, but like that's the type of stuff, like that's the type of person that would do that stuff. It's like, really? Like, are you serious? Like, yeah, you remember that. Like, that's insane. But, you know, it's just like, they exist. And the thing that's interesting is that they're normally kids because they don't have that filter. They don't have that, like, hey, like, even though I believe in this particular stance, I'm going 44, by the way, for my, my cruising thing. Because that's the max I can pull because I damaged my car. Oh god, my car turned off. Oh no. They don't have that filter yet, so like they don't know, and they also don't have the experience, so they're not like you're not going to change someone's mind just because you yell at them or you say something. And also it's like, it's unnecessary, you know. I'm glad that he said it so that we could get rid of him, but like at the same time it's like, oh god, you know. And the beautiful thing is that because we don't talk about politics or anything controversial on the channel, we're able to be friends with people that otherwise, if like we focused around that one thing, we would never like talk to at all, right? And what's funny is a lot of my friends IRL, like they have very different political opinions to mine, like very, very different. And like obviously like I remember like very vividly telling him like, yeah, I disagree with your positions and I have mine, but like I'm not going to judge you differently for them. I'm just going to be like, "Oh, you're stupid," you know? That's about it. Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe what is that? Is that a Mercedes? Yeah, that Mercedes cut you off, Met. I can't believe it. It's like, "Oh my god." Man, that Mercedes cut you off. How dare they? Also, be careful. I don't want your car to get damaged. Unless you're cool with it. Kids also repeat what their parents say or just trying to be edgy. Yeah, like being edgy used to be funny and it used to be good because like people tried to be funny while they were being edgy. But now people are just edgy to be edgy. You know, they're not doing it to actually like be funny. You know, it's like, "Oh, I'm homophobic." Like, that's not funny. That's just you being a POS, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it is, right? By the way, wait, did I say you were driving a Mercedes? You're driving a Scania, right? Or a Scania? Yeah. Whoopsie. I have 6 million to burn, so it's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think we were talking last time, like, you don't care about, like, you know, like, putting euros into your account, so you're just, like, technically speaking, you're good to go. Which, by the way, totally fine. This is a single-player game, so who cares? But I did want to ask, for those of you who drive or are a passenger or so on, whenever there's traffic and you're able to see like who's causing the traffic, like if you're like on an overpass and like you're waiting to like merge into the main cell of traffic and like you get to see the car that's causing the traffic, what brand of car is it, right? I want to take a second because there's only one brand that I have seen that has almost always been the cause of traffic, whether it's rush hour or not. And it has always been, and this is the drum roll, dun 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 dun. What do you guys think it's gonna be? Dun 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 dun. A fucking Toyota. Is anyone else on the same boat with me? Like, it's always a Toyota. Whenever there's a traffic jam, whenever there's, whoa! I just saw you at the last. Oh, he can make it. Oh, never saw only one car causing it. Lucky. I'm fine with traffic. I can sit through traffic. It's like, whatever. But if I see the person that caused the traffic and it's because they wanted to merge or something like that, because they're an idiot or whatever, like, that just drives me up the wall. You know, it's like, ugh. But in my experience, and a lot of other people's experience, it seems like, it's always a Toyota. And it's like, oh, God, you know? Really frustrating. But it is what it is, you know? We get through it. Man, we've already been streaming for an hour? Man, time flies. But, you know, kind of jumping back to like how you just saying you wanted to try out streaming, like legitimately, like do it when like no one's watching, when like no one's there, and just see if you enjoy the act itself. If you enjoy the act of streaming itself, there you go. Just like that, you're a streamer. How did one car cause all 3 lanes to halt? So basically wait, that poor Tesla. What happened was that I was on the overpass and it was a really long overpass. And there was 4 or 5 lanes of traffic, and there was a massive intersection. Oh no, man! It's always a Toyota. And look at that darn Toyota always causing traffic. And basically, kind of like this, ironically, they went from the fast lane all the way over to the far right lane because they needed to get into that lane to go into like a merge because it was a clover intersection where like you can go north, south, east, west. And they cut across. I saw it in real time because I was on the overpass when it happened. And by the way, it was a big overpass. Oh, I crashed into someone. Whoops. And basically, this Toyota cut across traffic, almost killed a person probably, and everyone hit on their brakes. Well, everyone else hit on their brakes too, and because of that, it just backed everything up. And it's so frustrating because it's like I get not being being a stranger in a place, but like they went over 2 or 3 lanes or 4 lanes or something like that in order to get into that lane last minute. And like someone could have gotten in some serious danger, you know? But that's what and it's always been a Toyota. And I was on the overpass and I saw, like I crested the overpass and I saw the Toyota go all the way across the highway. And then I just saw red lights, and I'm like, okay. So I started slowing down. Needless to say, that took me a while to get there, you know, get to where I was going. Never saw an accident happen, I think. Have I? I mean, I've been in a car accident, but I don't think that counts. Let me think. No, I have. I've seen rear enders, fender benders. I've seen like the one I saw, because I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting outside of the office just like chilling. It was my lunch break, and you know, chick was like looking at her phone and just rammed into the back of the car like at 10 miles an hour. Didn't like do any crazy damage to the car in front, but like the fender on the back car was fucked. Like it was just like it was like cheap plastic just everywhere. It looked horrible. The engine was fine. Like there wasn't any like damage to it, at least from what I could see from afar. But like, you know, the entire like good looking part of the car destroyed. I mean, your story sounded like an accident. Yeah. I'm still, like, I'm insecure about my storytelling, but, like, I need to find, like, if there is, like, a book I can read or, like, someone I can watch to get better at storytelling, you know? Because I feel like I'd be OP if I could tell stories really well, you know? You ever think of that? Like, what if Raz could tell a really intricate, really detailed, high-quality story? That would be baller. Maybe if we play something on Discord and you stream it, I can view my stream or something if you're okay with it. I think that doesn't count because you don't get the full experience, right? Like, I think what you should do is like on Twitch, and the reason why I'm so like I'm harping on like have no one watch it is because I don't want to what is it called? Like I don't want to manipulate how you feel about it, because like the vast majority of the experience of like especially being a small streamer is making your own fun, and it's a long like it took the channel like God knows how long just to kind of have like, we have a lot of people here, we have a lot of people lurking, we have a lot of people chatting, and it's insane. But like you gotta be like not really able, it's just like you gotta be comfortable with talking to yourself knowing no one's there, you know? I think I'm really good at telling stories, but only in my native language. Yeah, I get that. Like, especially like if English is your second language, like it can be really difficult to convert like from the native tongue into the English. Man. But like, and by the way, like I would be fine to do that, but I think it would legitimately be a disservice to you, because instead of like getting the true, like it's like driving a car for the first like if you've driven a car, which I'm assuming you have, like it's like driving a car with a passenger versus driving a car by yourself. It's a completely unique and different experience, right? And I don't want to poison that, because then you may get the wrong idea about it, and then like I don't want you to regret it. And because I know, because I've been in that position, like I streamed to no one for, you know, X amount of time, I don't remember exactly. Like I wouldn't want to poison that. I see your point. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry I'm not doing a good job explaining it, but I'm glad that like you're able to see between the lines of what I'm saying to see what I'm actually trying to communicate. But no, like if it's something that like, yeah, you really love doing it yourself, like it's just gonna naturally take on. And like you, like if you want to grow or whatever on Twitch, like you need to be consistent or whatever, but really like I think it's more important to enjoy it yourself than care about anything else. Your explanation was fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I'm trying, I'm doing a decent job of like getting my point across, but like I feel like I can do a better job, but I'm not. But like for real, like legitimately, you just gotta raw dog it. You gotta do it, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know. But I mean, when we are playing something and I mute myself on VC and explain my train of thought, like just a view into my mind. Yeah, that's basically like before streaming, like I did the exact same thing. I would like play video games and I would like pretend that I'm like streaming, and like I would pretend that like someone would ask me a question and I would like answer it. Like I really enjoyed that. So like if you're doing that, which it sounds like you are, like maybe it will be, you know, but I think the important thing as well is recognizing that like, you know, doing it for itself, not for anything else. Like if you're doing streaming for anything other than because it's fun and you enjoy it, you're gonna fight a mental battle that you'll never win. Like I see, and actually I've seen it today, like there's a lot of VTubers particularly that, you know, they're so concerned and so worried about like succeeding and like doing well monetarily and viewer stuff. Let me take a sip here. they're so worried about it that like they're even ranting about it on their Twitter page. And like that's bad PR. But like when you turn something as beautiful as streaming into a career or a business, you lose a lot of what makes streaming fun. Because instead of thinking about doing cool stuff and having fun, you're thinking about how can I make X amount of money? Nah, man, that's cringe. Yeah, I agree. Like, I personally think that, like, it's one of the reasons why I don't bring up, like, any of my personal stuff on stream. Like, today, like, a lot of stuff happened at work and outside of it that really, like, I legitimately have had, like, my heartstrings kind of pulled type thing. But I don't bring it on stream because it's not my place. And also, this is my happy place, right? But, you know, do I think that they should have had those conversations and been open and vulnerable with people they trust? Absolutely. Absolutely. But do I think that they should have done it on Twitter where it's immortalized forever or on stream? I don't think so. And I'm not trying to say that if you do it, like, it's totally cringe, but, you know, like, a lot of the reason that people watch streamers, myself included, is because I don't want to be reminded of the hardship of reality. You know? I don't want to be reminded of the things that stress me out and cause me issues. I want to just hang out and do cool stuff. And, like, it's not like an immersion break, but, like, you know, if you turn a hobby into a business, then instead of trying to create joy for yourself, you're trying to generate revenue for your business, right? Like, that's what happens, right? That's why so many people have these hobbies that they're really good at and they really enjoy, and they get really good at it, and then they turn into a business, and then they quit. And everyone's like, oh my God, why did you quit? You've only been doing this for a year or two. And it's like, well, when you turn a hobby into a business, you instead of being like, oh, like, because most people, you know, who are really good at streaming, for example, like, they stream a long time for like a year or two, and then once it becomes a business, they quit. And it's because they really enjoy streaming, but they hate business. Because business is cutthroat. It's brutal, it's ruthless, it's annoying, it's frustrating. You got to get legal stuff involved. It's frustrating. And if you don't have the patience for that, you'll never want to do it. And if it's the case that, like, your full-time gig is streaming and, like, you're doing, like, all that, like every stream determines whether you eat or not, you know? Like, that is how unimaginably different the circumstances become. Now, is that a bad thing? No. Like, is that a good motivator? I think it's a good motivator, right? Like, if your livelihood depends on it, you're gonna do a pretty good job, I think. But, you know, the point I'm trying to get here, the point I'm trying to drive over and over relentlessly is that do things not for what it can give you, do things so just for the thing itself. Do it for it itself and nothing else. Because if you do it for anything other than itself, you're gonna quit. You're gonna be like every other VTuber or every other streamer that streams for like a week or two or like a year or two and then quit because their expectations and their desires have changed and they can't achieve them. Ooh. Nice, nice. I love the white and the pink. Or cyan, maybe? Or wait, I'm bad with colors. But, that was blind spot. I didn't even see the Tesla. I see the blue one. Cut them off. But, like, for me, if I were to, like, look at my objective, like, I've streamed 430 hours. 430 hours. Right? And we've done a lot. But, like, if my goal was to go self-sufficient, like, make this a job, I would be a colossal failure. You know? Like, if that perspective shift is incredibly important. Because if I was looking at it from my perspective now, I'm really happy. Because anything above zero is hero for me. But if I'm looking at it as a business, well, if I don't make this amount of money per month, I'm a failure. Because I'm not hitting that goal. That perspective shift is insane. You know? It depends on the size. Being a mid-sized channel is brutal. Whoa! Oh, I just saw a white phantasm. Like you said, every stream decides if you eat or not, but being a big streamer is okay. I think you get the money either way, even if one stream fails or something. Not necessarily, but the thing is that big streamers aren't transparent about that because they get crucified whenever they're open about money or anything. Or, like, what happens is that, like, if they say anything other than like they're grateful for being a big streamer, they get crucified for being greedy and ungrateful. So like, it's a catch-22. But I'm so tired of driving normally, so I'm just driving recklessly. Let's go, let's go. Have fun, do it. According to my Twitch recap, I watched you 24 hours in July alone. Let's go. Let's go. That's amazing. Also, thank you. You know, I'm going to keep doing my best to make sure that you come back because you want to. You know, I never want anyone to feel forced. That's cringe. But I feel like as a streamer, like, the way that you guarantee that you'll have, like, not necessarily, like, let me have a second to think about this. Being a large size creator, there are a lot of guarantees because generally speaking, you're within the common, like, relevancy of people you know. Like, you're kind of like a household name like Iron Mouse or Bao or Yume or Yuzu or something like that. You know, like, those are kind of like big streamers that, you know, they probably don't have a single issue with money. You know, I would guarantee that I could probably put good money that they don't want for anything, hopefully, because otherwise then that means there's a big problem systemically with streaming from Twitch, not from them. But, you know, like, if you aren't within that, like, that level of household name or something, like, you can lose it all very quickly. Like, for example, okay, what I'm going to talk about is actually pretty controversial, but I'm going to talk around it because it's one of the best examples I can give. There was a streamer, a VTuber actually, who, during a very specific event of extremely polarizing consequences, recently I might add to you, so if you have a thinking cap, you can figure out what I'm talking about. And basically, they made a comment saying that they're sad that it didn't succeed. And that one comment, even if we take at face value that in their apology they said it was like a careless mistake that was tasteless and crude and unusual, and they apologized for it, like, you can lose it all in one tweet, which is what happened to them. Now, I don't know if they've been able to come back. I'm going to check them out after stream. I'm not going to say who they are. If you know, you know. If you don't, then good. Let's keep it that way. I am very good at talking about stuff like this without actually giving anything away, so I'm going to keep it that way. But I would guess that I was there for a solid 1:40 or 4:30 stream time, which is actually insane. And again, thank you. Because it's like, I would still be streaming at 6 months if, like, no one was here because I do love it so much. But would it have been as wonderful without you guys here? I don't think so. I don't think it would be as special. It would still be special because I'd be like, holy crap, I did 6 months. But, like, you know, being able to share that time with you guys is what makes it, like sentimentally important. Because I'm a very sentimental guy. I actually, like, I don't do it, like, I don't say it, I don't advertise it, but I really do care about, like, the small stuff, because I know that, like, I don't know, maybe it's just how I've lived and how I've survived and so on, but the things that really matter to me are normally the small stuff that are innocuous and no one really cares about. And I've always been like that. I've never been able to change it. And because of that, small things mean a lot to me, and they're very precious. And the last thing I want to do is, oh, hello, I'd Void Zumi, thank you for the follow, I appreciate you, welcome in. I really appreciate, obviously I appreciate the big stuff, but the things that tend to stick with me the most and I take to heart more, I guess more deeply, are the small things that has no value, right? Like, well, not like a value insofar as, like, how do I dig myself, or how do I get out of this hole I've dug? Like, actions and words and things that are just kind of said in passing. Like, there wasn't any prep or anything beforehand, you know? Oh, I love those emotes. I think, like I said, one of the other things I love the most about streaming is that whenever new people come in and, like, kind of find the stream and they use emotes, I get to see, like, ooh, fancy, I like those. Because it's like, it's so cool that, like, if you're an artist, you can make an emote You could give it to a streamer or sell it to a streamer or whatever, and then forever your work is immortalized. And if people like it enough, then what they can do is they can advertise it and like show it in other streams. And I know obviously Zumi, you didn't like intentionally advertise or anything, but like it's cool that like you get to show off the cool stuff that people make. And that's also another reason why like I'm very sentimental about stuff, and I like doing stuff like that because of the simple fact and truth that also, thank you Shantasy for the follow, I appreciate you. That being able to show off that stuff, like it doesn't really do anything in the grand scheme of things, but like I like that stuff. I appreciate that stuff, you know? I thank you for the headbats. Me and a friend are going around to find hot people and follow them. Okay, Zumi, you need to answer this question. Am I hot because of how I look or how I sound? Answer the question. I'm holding you at gunpoint. Didn't we have a wave emote once? I can't find it. It should be in there. Is it not? Oh, hold on. Oh, I tabbed out. Yeah, it should be in there. It's Rastav Wave. Is it not showing up? Oh, there we go. Also, I love those emotes. Head pat emotes, I love wave emotes. And they're so simple, right? Like it's literally just a PNG to represent an emotion or like an expression or so on. But it's so nice. Oh my god, that actually kind of looks like me. That's actually, hold on. We're tabbing out again. Okay. No, shift tab menu. Stop it. I don't care. Crash into the wall for all I care. And I also get to see like, who are the people that like requested the emote, so I can see like, oh, do they have any more cool emotes I can steal? Ah. Oh, you know, I'm gonna bring this up again. Did you guys see the big like emote war where it was it's my bad, 7TV was cringe. Oh, I see. Where like there was a streamer who got mad at other people for using emotes that weren't part of their channel, and I'm like, why? Like every single time I see new emotes, I get excited because I'm like, ooh, like maybe I can like find their channel and be like, oh, maybe they have, oh, me. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I had the blinker on. We're good. But yeah, I think that's so silly. It's like, imagine like getting angry at something so petty, so unimportant, you know? Oh. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like it doesn't like, you could type it out. You could be like, hello, and just like do 07 or 0 hyphen, right? Or whatever the case is. But like, isn't it just nice to have like emotes that perfectly encompass what you want to say, and you can just click the button and it does it? Isn't that so cool? I have so many emotes from random streamers. Me too. Like one of the reasons why I like rating so much now is there's a lot of streamers that have like follow only emotes, which I want to get those like either commissioned or done. We'll see. Maybe I can rip Cloud into doing it. But you know, I love getting those free emotes from streamers that like they put them at, like if you follow you get them. I'm like, oh, they're cute. Is that like the colored donut on top of the head? Like a la Fuumoka, which also Bao Bao. You know, like I love that because it's like, oh, he sent it.
Keep left.
You okay? Oh shit. Oh, we're good. Sorry, I dozed off a bit there. Clown emo. Yeah, that reminds me of the what is it? The emote that, or not the emote, the Fuumoka where they're from Hololive, if you're unfamiliar, where they like eat donuts that look like Ponder rings or something. 7TV is still my fave though. I agree. I love 7TV. I really do. Poggies. I mean, look at that. Yeah, I mean, like we're not a D-Gen chat, but we do definitely have, you know, we do have some sus things because we got a pander. But yeah, everything's on. I love that. Like it's so, because like I've tried doing art and stuff, and it's like I can't do that. So like because I can't do it, I have an even greater respect. Yeah, I think Yume was like, you know what? Kill the cop. Wait, that's bad out of context. Oh, kurva. We're fine. Teleport. I love the. Oh god, we're going to sleep. You may jump scare. Oh, we're fine. Everything's okay. I killed the cop. No, bad. I said it and I was like, oh no, this is not good. But yeah. You know, of all the things I could be doing on a Friday, oh God. Speaking of what? Oh no, what? There's 9 views already? What? What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna have to take a nap. I don't think I can though, because I think I'm gonna drive over it, but I'll watch that. Oh God, hold on. I'm gonna pull over. What is this clip? So yesterday we had our 6-month anniversary, and I think this is a clip from it. Yeah, it is. And I was watching my debut video, which was, well, not really a debut like a VTuber debut, but it was my very first stream I ever did. Here, you know what? We're just gonna alt tab. So I'm curious to see what's gonna be on this. I'm actually worried. Wubby fucks men. What? Yeah, I like Wubby because Wubby fucks men. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you can't come. Yeah. Enter cyberpunk music. Oh, I'm dozing. Okay. Well, you can't tell me not to come. Hey, you know what's funny is that like that joke made me die because in my debut video I forced a joke where I was like, yeah, you know, like it was an in joke in Wubby's community where like, you know, I fuck men. Like that was the meme. That was the in joke for the community. But the delivery was like, oh yeah, you know, I F men or whatever, right? And and I tried like forcing a joke like that, and it obviously didn't work. But I just doubled down in the later half of the stream, and I'm like, you know what? Like fuck it. Like I'm just gonna double down, right? You know, and you know what? Didn't force that at all, but I'm still I cringed, but not as bad. So if you want to watch me die inside, I think Snake did a bunch of the clips too, which also thank you, Snake, for clipping. I love clips, especially when it's me dying inside. But if you click on the clips for my channel, you should be able to see them. And I think Snake legitimately clipped every single moment where I cringed and just died inside and suffered. So yeah, but yesterday was a lot of fun. I mean, because 6 months of streaming every day at the same time. I somehow aren't dead. Okay. Like, 6 months is great, but oh. Only 2? Thank God. He is going insane. Let's see. I want to watch this clip. Screw driving. We can always drive later. Also, he needs to take a nap. So. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But he is normally a very vocal cat. I mean, he wants for nothing, but sometimes he will just make noises. So if you're ever wondering, hey, I hear a very loud cat in the background. He sounds like he's dying. No, he's staring at a wall. Oh my God. And he probably sees like some microscopic animal, and he's crying. That's the entire clip. Just me in the background going, meow. Wait, sorry. You guys didn't know that was my cat, Lord Byron. By the way, what I was doing when that was happening is I was trying to find Lord Byron because I was going to kidnap him and hold him up to the mic. Damn, that's me in VC. Yeah, no, like, I lost it because I was so embarrassed. I was like, this is so cringe, this is bad. And I was like, what is my panic response? And my panic response was just like, make noises. It may not be funny, but like, it'll make me feel better. And that's what happened. And, yeah, but that's actually hilarious that I can vouch for this. It is. I love that. You guys must cause each other a lot of, like, terror, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Keep it up. You just meowed for 1 minute, right? Yeah, because so, like, whenever I stream, I try to keep Lord Byron in the room because I don't like having him, like, running around, like, without supervision, because, like, what if he gets in trouble or, like, hurts himself, like, when I'm streaming? Like, I would never forgive myself if, like, he got injured and, like, something happened and I wasn't there to watch him. So I always make sure he's in this room where I stream. And because of that, like, he's fine with it. He doesn't care. He doesn't mind at all. But, you know, he does have a lot of hiding places, but I wasn't able to find him. So I was just making meows because I was like, well, I might as well. I also love the video talking in the background about some cat that's always making noise. Yeah, I mean, Lord Byron used to be very, very vocal. Which by the way, I don't know if I said this, but Lord Byron is my cat. He used to be very vocal. He used to talk a lot, but now I think it's because he's gotten a little older. He's almost a year now. You know, he's just he's very chill, and I love him to death. He's such a cute kitty. And I need to post more pictures of him, but every time I take a picture of Lord Byron, his eyes are like super dilated. So anytime I do it, I like dox myself in his eyes, you know. It sucks. Me and Shan would laugh at the stupidest shit. Good. That is the hallmark of a good friendship. It's just speaking and talking and doing stupid things that aren't funny, but they're funny because you're doing it with another person. Like, that's peak friendship. I remember the Lord speaking to us. Yeah, is he here now? Normally whenever I'm streaming, he's always like under some furniture, or like there's a few places to hide in here, but like I don't like pulling him out unnecessarily.
Keep left.
But if I see him out, like if he like hops up on the footstool in front of me, which he does sometimes, like he was on my lap when I started stream, like yeah, I'll get him on the mic. I'll have him drop some bars. But yeah, the Lord blessed us. I mean, Worry came up with like a hella title. Lord Byron, first of his name, receiver of pets, the biter of cables, the cutest of meowers. You know, he's a lord. He has his titles. Don't forget. But yeah, no, like I'm really looking forward to that. Like on the days that I'm not streaming now, like just kind of popping in Discord. Like probably what I'll do is like for an hour, just be like, hey, like, you know, Raz Standard Time. I'll be on like from that time to like, you know, Raz Standard Time to like 1 plus Raz Standard Time, and just be like, yeah, let's just hop in a Discord call and talk. Like not do anything, just chill, and like just hang out, not do anything, you know. And then obviously like if I need to dip out, or if you need to dip out, that's all good. Or like if no one shows up, hey, then I'll just chill in, you know, the Discord and just do nothing. That's fine. I don't mind, you know. Like I remember someone was saying like, oh, like I did oh holy shit, I didn't even see you coming. You know, now that like wait, hold on. How far do you think I can get with the car before it like dies? Because I'm at like 55%. Do you think like if I get oops. That was not part of the plan. Not gonna lie to you, I'm glad it happened. Oh, I'm me. Honk. Oh, we're fine. Like I legitimately was looking down at my table because I was thinking as I was talking, and then all I do is I look up and I see white and pink, and I'm like, oh no. It will stall along the way. That's not okay. Who cares about that? That's fine. You hit me so hard you turned on my blinkers, or sorry, my windshield wipers. How does that make you feel? Oh man. Oh, engine malfunction. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna get some fuel, might as well, and then we're gonna go to sleep, because holy moly. But that's actually kind of cool. I like that. But yeah, I don't want to put Lord Byron too much on social media, because I'm worried that like maybe one day Lord Byron will become the star, and I'll become a side character on my own story. You know what I mean? Because Lord Byron is a beautiful cat. Like I've seen a lot of cats in my life, but Lord Byron is just like the most adorable and most handsome gentleman in the world. Oh my God, this stalling is horrific. Like this stalling sucks. You already are the side character. Okay, well, since that. Me. Honk. Me. Since that's the case, you know, then hey, I don't need to worry about that, you know. But no, I do like, the problem though is that like, every time I take a picture of him, it's like I either dox myself, or like, there's some reason that like I can't post it, and it's like, ah. So I need to get like white cloth and like just do photo shoots of him. That's what I need to do. Also, this stalling crap is gonna get old. And we've got 6 hours until we get there. That sucks. I may just end up cutting the stream short, but that's okay. Distracted Raz. I want to see this. Let's see what's going on here. Fine, I don't mind. You know, like I remember someone was saying like, oh, like I did oh. Holy shit. Wait, I already said that. I didn't even see you coming. Jing. Oh. didn't even see him coming, guys. I'm here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all right? My truck is 100. Ow! How did you send it so hard that you... Oh my god, you haven't moved. Can I help you, or like... Are you kind of like boned? Bongo Cat? Oh, I love the Bongo Cat emote. Marie Edmonds, fellow streamer. Shout out, by the way. She's dope. She... she does work ASMR, which is basically like she like very quiet atmosphere, but like she does work and stuff. And every single time that like I want to like say like just be like, hey, like here I'm working as well. Don't worry about you. Okay, cool. Like I'll put because she has like a Bongo Cat emote, right? And what I'll just put that in there, and it's like, yeah, I'm working as well, you know, because normally like whenever I'm at work, I have her stream up because it's nice to be able to work and like know that like I mean, I have my coworkers and stuff, right? But like, it's nice to have someone like that isn't them also working on stuff. It makes me like feel motivated to do stuff. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it is what it is, you know. But yeah, shout out Marie Edmonds, Poggers streamer. But I was flying at you at 160 kph. Jesus, I love how you say kmh, kilometers per mile per hour. I think this session alone is like 700k down the drain. Hey, as long as you're happy with parting with the 700k, that doesn't matter to me, because you got a clip. You didn't just have a lot of fun, hopefully, but you also got a clip for the channel. So that is amazing. Distracted rat. Yeah, because like imagine watching a Euro Truck stream and like, oh, another streamer is gonna jackknife it into the wall. No, you don't expect a white and pink, what was it, a Scania coming down the wrong way at 160 kilometers an hour. Like that's, and also kilometers per mile per hour. Damn, American. Yeah, it's like I do find it funny though, because like Americans do measure stuff in like in metric a lot of the, like I actually prefer metric, ironically. It's much easier unit wise. Actually, hold on, this is how I'll put it. I like using imperial for things to describe with my eyes, like miles per hour or gallons or so on and so forth. But like for scientific stuff, I always prefer metric. Is a Volvo? Well, let me tell you, the Volvo didn't even have a scratch. That's how you know it's a Volvo. Ironically, my first car, I wanted it to be a Volvo, but all the ones that were like on sale were like $70,000. I'm like, fuck no. And then the used market is like, yeah, you know, we put these mods in it, so like this $20,000 car is now worth 40, and it's like, go away. Miles per horses. Darn right. Darn tootin'. But yeah, MPH burgers per war. Now you're speaking my language, okay? Now you're speaking my language. But I do think it's pretty cool though, because like I think what's unique about streaming, and what the thing, like, it hasn't ever been lost on me. Like I said, I'm a sentimental dude, right? You know, I'm not cringe, but I am sentimental. Is that like, would I ever be able to interact with someone from like England or Europe, or someone from like Japan or Asia if I wasn't streaming? And the answer is probably not. Like, probably no, right? Like, you know, there's so many people that I've met just by happenstance of just being a streamer that has really made my life better, right? Like, obviously, like, let's just get the kudos out of the way. Like, you guys make streaming, which is already a fun activity, even more interesting and fun. Whether you're lurking, whether you're dropping a, you know, just emotes here and there, like, it's all equally wonderful, legit, like 100%. But like, would I have ever had that experience if I didn't just decide randomly on the 22nd of February to hit go live? No, not at all. It's crazy. But I'm also like grateful too, because like, you know, I'm the type of guy that when I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, you know, and the only reason it doesn't happen is if there is some insane circumstance that stops it. So I'm really looking forward to like using whatever this thing is, platform or whatever, you know, I don't know what it's called, right? To see what we can do with it, you know? Screw it, I'm driving the clown Volvo. Let's go. Let's go. Look, the cockroach, the cockroach. No. I still can't believe that La Cucaracha is literally the cockroach in English, you know? Just think about it though, you were streaming to someone hundreds of kilometers across a big ass ocean in real time. Yeah, That's the thing. And like the delay, like maximum is like maybe 2 to 3 seconds. Like that is insane, right? Because it's like, I'm not trying to be boomer here, but I am like, it is insane that we are able to do things that are so commonplace and so just we take for granted that legitimately would be magic to anyone in like the 1900s. Like imagine it's like 1875, you just got out of the Civil War, and like someone's like, I need to talk to my friend that's in California, that's literally months away by carriage. And he's like, oh, I can talk to him right now. Like how, like imagine that. Like that's insane, right? But it's also beautiful because not only do you get that like ability to do cool stuff, but like it enables you to do so much. Like imagine if streaming didn't exist. Like I would only ever know the people within my town or my city or whatever. I would only be able to know my family member. I would be so limited in information. I probably would have never known what a VTuber is. I you know, all this stuff like that's insane. My latency to you is apparently 7 seconds. Now, for stream that sucks. But like in terms of like in comparison to like everything else, like that's nothing, right? Like all I would have to do in order to make up for the latency is like maybe speak slower, maybe take longer pauses, and that would basically remedy it. And like, yeah, but even with 7 seconds, you're saying like, nah, it's fine. Like, isn't that insane? Isn't that incredible that like we can do that? I know I'm getting gushy and like nerdy about it, but like, man, it's cool, you know? Oh, my back is hurting. Ow. I'm starting to run out of things to say. Oh, that's how I know I got. Oh, I'm stretching. So cool, doesn't it? Tascade. No, I find it amazing too. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir with you, but like, I imagine like you click on the stream and I'm just like, oh man, I love this. This is great. You were talking about talking on Discord with us before you got ramped. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, like that is just gonna be fun. That's just gonna be like, you know, like I don't know where it's gonna take us. I don't know what's gonna happen, but really like I think it's just gonna be interesting to see like, because at the minimum it'll just be like kind of like a Zatsu, but not on stream, just like, and also me less talking, right? Giving you topics to talk about. Yeah. Like one of the things that does suck about streaming is that like, if it's just you on stream, like you kind of, obviously you, like I command like the topic and stuff, but like if we're in Discord, right, like I'm not, like I'm just going to be another dude. Yeah, I may be a streamer, but like I'm just going to have a normal ass conversation, right? Like unless like we do something pointed, which is probably going to be like down the line when we actually come up with something. But you know, like whenever you're talking with someone, like you can easily find something to just like talk about, you know? And like generally speaking, my tactic whenever I'm trying to like come up with ideas, especially when I'm running out of ideas, is just to ask questions. But, you know, even that gets hard sometimes. But, you know, whenever you're talking to someone, like generally speaking, you can kind of like figure out like, you know, like their speaking patterns, like their interests, stuff like that. And then you can just kind of go from there. You need to take the lead though. Oh yeah, that's fine. Like I have no problem with that. Like I'm normally taking the lead in conversations with people in general. I hear you, brother. Are you gonna come up the wrong way? Oh, you can barely see it, but you've got, oh, you'll catch up with me, no problem. As far. But also, like, it isn't just an invitation for people to come and talk, but like, if you just want to just sit there in the Discord, like muted, that's cool too. Like, you don't have to participate. Like, literally, I would be perfectly fine if like everyone joined the VC, right? And everyone muted their mics, and it would just be like me sitting in my chair talking. Like that's fine, because then it would be like, instead of a stream, it'd be like a podcast, right? Like, and then obviously like, you know, if you really didn't like it, like someone would deafen, or someone would be like, Raz, shut the fuck up, move to the next topic. And I was like, all right, you know, like, you know, all those good stuff. But ooh, look at that Volvo. You got the red and the white. Yeah, boy. Oh fuck, sorry. Sorry. I don't know how to drive. I'm driving a Mercedes. What happened with this? Oh, you clipped it. Rip. You can create a text VC for people that don't want to talk but chat. Totally not me. Yeah, like that. I want to do it. Like, so like, I don't remember how to do it, but I'll Google it. I know that I can Google it and get it done. But like what I plan to do is like one of the VCs in there, I'll turn it into that chat thing where like when you're in that channel, like you can either talk or you can type. Because I don't want to, like, I also don't want to force anyone, because I know some people, like, maybe they don't want to, like, use their voice, or maybe they don't want to give up, like, whether they're a dude or a girl, or, you know, a they, whatever, you know, whatever the case is. And that's totally fine. I'm cool with that. So, like, I want to give everyone the opportunity to interact however the hell they want. Oh my god. I stalled, sorry. I stalled, I'm sorry. Your high beams. Holy crap, dude. Your high beams when they're, oh my. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off my, oh my god. That's insane. I don't even need lights anymore. I can just do this. You just, oh my god. You can see it on the left screen there up on the top. Holy crap, that's bright. Oh my god. Anyone got, what's the term? The, epilepsy? Look away. I think it's on by default. Okay, cool. Then, I mean, it's gonna be an easy fix whether it's there or not, but yeah, like, because I also want to do, like, I want to talk about, like, more, like, not controversial, but, like, you know, like I was talking earlier about the person who, like, said something and got, like, canceled for it, and, like, you know, in that one move, like, their career was over. Like, I'd love to be able to kind of talk about that, like, in detail without, like, it being on public so that you guys can, like, get the full context, you know? Clown horn. But, you know, it's important to me, at least, like on stream, like, it obviously, like, in Discord, it's a public forum just like it is on Twitch, so I'm not gonna go too crazy, but, you know, I don't ever want a clip or a recording or anything like that where I would be, like, slandering anyone, because one, it'll never happen because I'll never do that. But I would like that, like, because Twitch doesn't really, like, it's not a good idea to talk about certain things, even if it's totally okay, like, it's totally okay, like, it's not a no-go topic at all. Like in like the Discord VCs and stuff. And also, like, it allows you the opportunity as a streamer to, like, talk about things like you normally, oh. Excuse me. Talk about a idiot. Not me, them, I promise. But yeah, it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm going straight, Yume. But, yeah, I'm going to experiment with it. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to do anything insane. I just want to see, like, what is it good for us, for me, for all of us, and see where can it go. So that for me is what's important, is, like, figuring out what we have available to us and what we have that we can use, and then using it in the way that works for us, right? Because if it doesn't work, then, why do it, you know? Why bother? But if it works and it's fun, then hey, we have a new thing. Like, I was thinking of, like, doing, like, you know, like, if there's enough interest for it, like, maybe we could do a video where, like, you know, like a roast or something. Like, you know, I pull you into a VC, you give a roast, and then, like, you know, I kick you out for the next person and just see, like, what people can come up with. Or maybe, like, make Raz laugh. I'll give you $100 or something. Also, I see Yume because my entire cabin lit up whenever your lights turned on. That's insane. You know, like, simple, stupid stuff like that. Now, obviously, I would want to turn that into the video, but the thing is that, like, because it would be a video, like, you can say whatever joke you want, and then we just would have to parse out, like, the really sus stuff for YouTube and keep that, like, maybe on the server in, like, an archive thing or something. Like, a lot of, like, there's so many cool ideas we can do. Oh my god. 07. I think you would need more people. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, that's, like, an idea that, like, I'd like to pursue whenever we get the opportunity. Like, just kind of see how it goes. I mean, we're not small. We have a lot of people that are around, like, a lot of people. But, like, it's not, it doesn't matter if there's 1,000 people. If no one's willing to do it, then, like, you know, it won't happen. But that's the beautiful part about, like, ideas and stuff, is that you just write them down and keep them there, and then when you're able to do them, cool, execute. Otherwise, just have them there, you know, and just try to do your best. Or at least that's what I try to do. I don't know if that's good or not, but we'll see, you know. But I mean, I'm still stunned that 6 months later, like, there's still people here, you know, like, can you believe that? Like, I don't know what the view count is, but, like, even if it's just me and you, Snake, right? Like, that's a lot, you know? Like imagine like telling someone, yeah, like I spent 2 hours in chat just talking to someone, right? 9 people is the count. Yeah. So like that's pretty impressive, right? Like that is a lot of people. Right? Also, hi lurkers, hopefully you're having a good day. I had a hard day, but the good news is I'm here now, so it's over. So I hope you're having a good one. Also, I hope you have a good weekend. But yeah, like, you know, like 9 people is insane. Right? I think it was you, Snake, that brought up that like apparently if you have like 9 concurrent viewers or something, like that is like a really like you're in the top 10% or something of like Twitch. I don't think so. I think that number isn't completely accurate, but regardless of whether it's accurate or not, like that's insane. Because I'm like that you're at like just having 9 concurrent viewers is like putting it at the perspective like, well, we're arguing whether it's a big deal or a medium deal, but it's still a deal nonetheless, right? Like that's really cool. Like just thinking about it, right? Don't think top 10%. Oh, I agree. Yeah. Like I think that like if you have over like 10 concurrent viewers, you're in like the top 80th percentile or 70th percentile or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't see a lot of channels that have like 10-ish viewers, but like I don't know. I feel like top 10% is a little too like it's nah. Like I don't think so. Like with over 10 viewers, you're in the top half at least. Yeah, that is what I think that would be more accurate. But isn't that insane to say? Like, yeah. Did you know that where we are right now is like more like in the top half of all viewership on Twitch? Like, isn't that incredible? And isn't that wonderful? Because that means that like we're doing a good job. Well, I don't know if it's weird, but maybe I'm doing a good job. Maybe whatever the case is, like, so that we have people hanging out. Like, that's the coolest thing, right? Like, I like, if you told me that we would be having this conversation when I started streaming, I would legitimately look at you and be like, you're lying. Like, you're trying to sell me something. Like, no way. But that's where we are. Like, that's insane. And what am I'm playing Euro Truck. I'm not even playing a fun, like, an interesting, fun game. I'm legitimately just doing, I'm just driving and talking. Like, legitimately, it's like you're in the passenger seat. We're going on a road trip. We ain't got nothing to do. Let's talk. Like, that's legitimately what I'm doing, right? I think I play Euro Truck Simulator too much. My main truck has 70K miles. That's fine. I mean, like, if gas wasn't so expensive, I would also go driving around too. Like, it's one of my favorite things. I love, like, I hate spending money on gas, but, like, I do love driving around because there's such a peace about it. And, like, totally makes sense. Now, would I do that on Euro Truck? No. But, like, I also really like, you know, there are some games that are really nice for talking and chilling, and it's just kind of like my hands are busy, so it's not like just me talking against the background and like just chatting. So I bought my truck brand new, 70K. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that scared the hell out of me. I love your ETS streams. Let's go. Yeah, I think, I mean, I love them too, but I think the reason why I love them is because, like, it's basically a just chatting stream in disguise, but it's also like, it's a lot more fun because like it isn't just like us talking, but I also feel a lot more relaxed and more comfortable as well whenever I'm playing Euro Truck, because like I'm not really too worried about like content or anything like that, because like even if I'm not saying anything smart or anything, like, you know, we're just hanging out. Anyone wants me to send Raz to space? Do it. Immediately, Snake, do it. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Will I get to the end of my road or will you ram me? Actually, let's see. Well, that's if my truck turns over. There we go. So who will win? Will I win with 3 miles away, or will you be able to ram me? By the way, we're doing this for the content. I want you to ram me anyway, so if I do end up beating you, it's okay. Just ram the shit out of me. You guys didn't hear that. You guys didn't hear that. You guys didn't hear that. Actually, I don't think I need to pander. I think legitimately I'm going to crash out before I get there. Oh God.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh God. I think I got a little bit of lag there, so I think I think Med is TPing. I believe in you, Med. You can do it. You can do it.
Get ready to turn right.
But yeah, we've got 2 miles. Will I get there in time, or will Med catch up? Let's see.
Right.
But yeah, send me to outer space, man. I want to be an astronaut. I never wanted to be an astronaut as a kid, and even as an adult, I don't want to be an astronaut. I'm so grateful, man. Space is scary. I'm glad we're going multiplanetary, but like I'm glad that I'm gonna live all my days on Earth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to die on the moon. I mean, that would be cool, but like I don't want to die there, right? I want to die on Earth. You know?
Go straight.
Okay, Levi H.O. But yeah, I'm excited for what the 3 days of non-streaming is gonna do, because the only thing I'm worried about is like losing viewership and stuff, because like when you stream every single day, I'm always here, right? There's always Raz, so I'm worried that maybe like you'll forget about me, Baka. By the way, that hurt for me to do, so you're never gonna hear me say that again. But like that's my only concern. Otherwise, like I'm perfectly fine. Because I think it's going to give us a lot of time, or not us, but like me, a lot of time to work on like YouTube videos and stuff, so that we can get more people to hoodwink into the streams. But I honestly, like, the one goal that I would love, because it would be a lifelong dream, is like getting monetized on YouTube. Like, not even the silver play button or the gold, or I don't care about that. Like, just being able to say like my videos on YouTube are getting monetized would like, it would make me feel like I'm PewDiePie. Like back when I used to watch him and be like, man, wouldn't it be so cool to just make money, like make a whole living off of just making gaming videos on YouTube? Like that would like, that the inner kid part of me for that respect would do it. Oh, hold on. I'm thirsty. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Why did my car stall? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, damn. I should have stayed on the thoroughfare. I need to get content brain. Holy do it. Do it. Oh, you drifted. Okay. Lackluster destruction aside, that was a cool drift. That was a cool drift. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but like the back end fishtailed, but you caught it.
Get ready to turn right.
Now, if you say like, hey, yeah, I'm a trucker. I'm that good. And then you do that. You drifted a truck, dude. That's cool. Oh, my car died again. Oh, God. POV. POV, your life is falling apart, and then the check engine light turns on. Oh, man. Whenever you get hit in Euro Truck, it feels like you're gonna get in an accident. You just get hit hard. Wait, hold on. Can you prevent me from turning in the thing? Like I'll let you get the first punch in, but like try stopping me from turning this in. I'm curious, like how much of a threat you can throw up. And then like I'll do 3 clicks after that one. Okay, so that 3 was just to kind of make sure, hey, are you listening? And then I'm gonna start going on this. Ball. Oh, crap, that's smart. No. Okay, that's smart. Wait. No, I stalled. No. No. Turn over. No. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Turn over. No. No. Turn. Oh, I'm pinned. Wait, whoa. Come on. Oh, come on. No. No, damn it. My car stalled. No. Okay, hold on. I need to move myself because no one cares about me. We need to watch the action. I need to be streamer brain. Come on, turn over, you POS truck. Come on. You don't even need to do anything. Turn on. Come on. The fact that you're succeeding is annoying me. Oh, crap. Hold on, the trailer. The trailer. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got this. Damn it. Yeah, I was like, if you do that move, I'm screwed. Wait, why is my car? Okay, I love that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What do I do? Hold on a moment, my car stalled. Give me a second. Wait. I'm slowly glitching down. Hold on. Give me a sec. How am I? Wait, come on. Okay, it's making contact with one wheel. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. Wait, am I in the tree? Oh, I think you win. I don't think I can get out of this unless like the tree, I can get out of it. Come on. Oh, uh-oh. I think my car is dead. I'm at like 99% damage. Oh. Come on. Oh, it stalled again. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yes. Go. Streamer luck. Thank you for kicking in finally. Streamer luck. Oh. Yes. Dude, Med, if you had kept me on the roof, like legitimately, I would not have gotten down. I feel like I would be there for at least 20 minutes. Yeah, GG's. That was so much fun, even though that was so stupid. Oh my God, that was insane. Yeah, because you were like, if I didn't get lucky and have like legitimately the best run into the end zone there, I would have been screwed. Reckless. Nah, we're fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I'm gonna take another job, but this is gonna be it for Euro Truck. Let me flip us over to the Zatsu. Oh my gosh. That was fun. That was I think one of the best ways to end out a Euro Truck stream. I'm gonna be real, but oh my God. Let me go ahead and end the session here. And I think it may allow you to refund everything. So my truck is 95% damaged. Mine is, I think, 99% too, but I don't care, so it's all good. I don't mind in the slightest. I had so much fun, but like oh, I love that so much. I was like, I know for a fact that if I were to not charge, but like, you know, kind of like, be like, hey Matt, do you think you can stop me? I was like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be fun. And you know what? It was. You lost 400K, dude. Thank God you have 700. But whatever. Yeah, isn't it nice to just have games where like you have a lot of money and like you may lose money on it, but you're like, I don't care. Like, not a big deal. It's whatever. That's how I feel. I love that. That's so good. But let me jump us out of the Euro Truck Simulator thing here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a bad streamer. I thought you said million. I thought you had 700K. Oh, 6 billion. Well, I think you're fine. I think you're okay. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for coming by to another Euro Truck Simulator stream. I know that Euro Truck isn't exactly the most exhilarating game on a Friday evening, at least for me, but I had a lot of fun. You know, and like, hey Med, how long can you stop me from getting to the end zone? I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a great on the spot idea I came up with, and I'm glad I did, because you were like, dead ass, and I'm like, let's go. But I'm gonna cut it here, but I want to say thank you guys for coming by, relaxing, having fun. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I know that definitely the future of the channel is going to be a lot of fun because we're going to be able to do a lot of new stuff, but boy, oh boy, there's going to be some growing pains, but we're going to have some fun. We'll see what we can do. I'll go to sleep for now. Good night. Okie dokie. I'm going to go clip everything. Dude, have fun. That's what, like, that makes me happy, because like I love clipping stuff, but I keep forgetting about all the fun stuff. Let me see if there's anyone online that we can raid. Well, Pengy Time is chatting. What is she doing? And there's a lot of, wow, there's a lot of people on. What is Stebio doing?
Holy shit.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna raid Stebio. I need to rate, because Stebio has raided me like 2 or 3 times, I think. And honestly, I think we need to return the favor. So all I ask for those of you who are here, drop a follow. Dropping a follow unironically does so much for a streamer. Like, it's so nice, honestly. So just hit that button. Make sure you hit that bell. I'm trying to find my raid message. Oh my gosh, where is it? There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid here. And we'll just drop that in there. If you don't have those emotes, let me actually replace it with the other one. Whoopsie. Where is it? Where are my silly emotes? Rah! Rah! Just a second. I am prepared, I promise. just here, I'll get you the copy paste. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Okay, I'm coming up with this on the spot, guys. You need to forgive me, all right? Copy and paste that one if you're a non-sub, but if you're a sub, you can use that one. But yeah, I would just want to say thank you guys for coming by very much. Drop a raid, let Stebio know that you love him, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dark Souls 2. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So until next time, have a good one. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow, and Razanara.
You know what's fucking hilarious, Raz? I was just about to end stream. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. My name is Stevio. I'm a variety streamer.
I forgot I'm still streaming.
I have Subway
Whoopsie.
Surfers playing right
I'm a
next
bad
to my
streamer.
head.